Hello, everyone, and welcome back to TimeToRole's Campaign 1. This is episode 45. And as you can see, I did promise a green screen. It's... I didn't... you can see behind me, you can see the drill, you can see the hooks. I tried mounting it today, but I ended up... I need slightly bigger, drywall, the drywall catches, that's the name for it. I need slightly larger drywall catches because we're hanging it from the ceiling, and that thing's about 15 pounds ish, and I'm going to be pulling on it routinely. So I need something that's big enough to hold in the screw to the ceiling without making giant holes in the ceiling. So, and the thing not falling down. So that's where we're at there. Sorry we're starting a little late today. Got carried away pre-stream stuff. Unfortunately, drywall anchors. Thank you, Bingo. We do not have Lexi tonight since she is working a double and she's pissed off about it. And Squirtle has surgery tomorrow, so he's not going to be able to make tonight. So wishing him the best and wishing Lexi the best for her long work shift. So hopefully that will change soon. So, but anyways, you guys got another week of seeing my messy background and random product placements that we aren't getting paid for, but that's fine. It's okay. All that matters is that we're here to play some Dungeons and Dragons. But that being said, we do not have Squirtle, so the new character that we added, Arya, is going to not be as prominent this session, and it sucks, but it is what it is. Anyways, let's see if these guys are ready to play. I see Mousy is talking to her significant other off the screen, so we'll see you once she put the headphones back on. So let's hop right into it. There's been some shenanigans going on the last 20 minutes, so we'll see what goes on. But let's hop into it. Announcements are always the same. Check out the podcasts and whatnot, and we'll go from there. Anyway.
I killed that guy pretty quickly on my recent playthrough. I just didn't want to say it anymore.
Beep.
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 Having trouble, Zach?
Beep.
No, I'm here. No.
Oh, you touched
Is
my
it live,
beep
though?
beep.
Oh yeah, we're live.
Oh, my beep beep.
Seeing it. Maybe it's just being slow on Twitch's side.
Might be.
I can see it.
It looks good to me.
I can see it from outer space.
Maybe it's just my Twitch.
So,
Beep thin.
welcome back, everybody. Obviously we don't have Squirtle, because he has mouth surgery tomorrow. I already told Magic
shit.
that. He not getting into the specifics since medical stuff, but let's just say he's getting I think it's a steel plate put in his jaw.
Ooh.
So I'll tell you more about that after we're done
That
streaming.
sucks.
But
That's kind of badass.
yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, he has to rest tonight, so that's why he's not here. And then Lexi is working. It's where she's always at whenever she's not here. So, but anyway, so small recap, you guys. After leaving Arbington and heading towards Caister in the Blackrun Forest, you got into a quick combat with what seemed to be really messed up and malformed harpies mid-flight on your way to Caister. After defeating them, the travel went off without much issue. You skinned them and messed with their bodies afterwards, which caused a bit of a scene when Arya, Squirtle's character, showed up on the boat as you were coming into Caister, and you were reunited with Aiko's young daughter. After a little looking around and asking around, you're reunited with Baxter, the Caister Temple's head cardinal. He had offered you rooms in the temple if need be, as well as offered rooms in the Silver Lining Inn with his ever so loved brother Dexter, which you all quickly decided to decline. We left off with Vaten sitting underneath the founder's tree, trying to figure out using commune with nature?
Commune with nature, yeah.
Using commune with nature to try to locate the position of Alan, the Furbolg Sage of the Forest, where you were hoping to find him and ask him for his help in your journey ahead to find the Cordeorums. We left off standing around the Founder's Tree looking at Vaten, or Vivra, as he's standing up and kind of pointing in the direction of which you guys are headed. There you go. I think that... Oh, yeah, you guys also saw Aragon, the little blue dragon, who's now gotten slightly bigger, who is now... who can now speak in Draconic pretty regularly, which was found out by both Vivra and Elka. So, that's where we left off. The day's yours. What do you guys want to do?
I'm standing up.
I think we're going to see Alan. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just walking, grabbing whoever I happen to see.
Okay.
I'm just going to follow Vaten.
Okay. Arya kind of looks around and realizes, she kind of like had you very clear, Vaten, you notice it. She clearly has an epitome moment where she kind of like realizes she forgot something, and she kind of like and looks down, and then she kind of looks up at you guys. I don't think I can come with.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I just remembered what my dad asked me to do.
Okay. We'll be back after we find Alan, so...
Yeah, hopefully I can find Dad as well, and you can see him as well. Aragon, you trust them, I think. We should go with them and try to guide them. You know the forest better than most. And Aragon in Draconic, and mind you, Arya was speaking in Draconic.
Okay.
In Draconic, Aragon will look at her and say, "You can't tell me what to do, but fine." And he'll take off in the air and look down at you, Vivra. "Are you coming or what?" And he'll start taking off.
I'm
North.
walking along. Yep.
I get northeast, basically. Okay, so you got you see Arya walk this way and take off this way into the forest. But okay, so you guys make your way back into the Blackrun Forest. As you walk in, 5 feet, 10 feet, you turn around and you kind of almost instinctively turn around, and it's almost as the forest has swallowed up Caister, and you can no longer see it as you've only walked 10, 15 feet into the forest. All of you immediately have a bit of a recollection of what this forest is really like. And for most of you, you feel almost like a natural feeling of trying to be guarded and being on guard as you walk through the forest. I am going to need a marching order for you guys. Who's heading up the pack and who's taking rear? And so
I'll
on
be
and
up
so forth.
front.
I was gonna say, unless somebody pushes past me, I'm walking in front.
I'll be next.
I'd probably be behind him.
I'll be in
Beep.
front of bot 10.
Beep will take the rear.
I'll be up front
Okay,
with Ori.
so let's go
Right.
and
Ori attempts to hold your hand.
I would not allow it. That's what just recently happened.
So let's give a little bit of a visualization of the forest. You start to look around, and it kind of gives you a reminiscent view of what the forests in Arun are like. A lot more bioluminescent mushrooms and fauna. Well, I guess it would be plants more. Start to give off this almost like a shrouded green light. Fog has. There's always like a thin layer of fog when you walk into this forest, whether it's from a natural occurring phenomena or or maybe something magical. As far as you know, the last time you walked in here, you've dealt with some pretty creepy things. Okay. Let's see here. So we got Ori, assumingly Ori with Alara on his head. Elka in the center. Vaten.
Can I ready in action?
Depends on the action.
If something tries to hop out at me, I'm going to hit with the butt of my axe.
Okay.
If that's okay.
If it tries to target you, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so there's let's see here. Okay, for some reason it's roll 20 is being stupid. Give it a second. Just trying to drag a layer out, but
Bloody dice. Shit. That's
Nate, if there's combat, can you deal with a layer?
Oh yeah, sure, definitely.
So there's Alara. Okay, and then Thaddeus is the only one missing.
Just.
So be taking the rear, Thaddeus, Elka, and then kind of like, gotcha, and then Zane and Weaver kind of. I mean, you guys can. It doesn't really matter. You guys can situate yourself however you feel like you need to.
Me and I was gonna go
two of
front
me.
with Zane.
Okay. And Thaddeus, did you want to scout ahead? Is that what your goal was, or?
No, I just moved myself over to the map.
Gotcha. Okay.
I hadn't placed myself yet.
So yeah.
Does that mean I'm dead because I stepped on a mine?
Well, no, this is a forest. What are you talking about? Okay, so that looks good. So I'm going to need. Well, first off, Weaver, you with your ridiculous passive perception, and I'm never not going to say it's ridiculous because it really is.
24, yeah.
You can see the future. You do it. You're trying to remember, like you do see flashes of.
I did get from the spell. I did get a sense of where Alan's house is. That's part of the reason why I'm kind of taking the lead.
Right, and
Okay.
you do remember, and with your everyone's memory, you do recall that Alan's house is somewhere to the left, of the bridge, in the center of the forest. Once you go over it, you do recall him walking his way into the forest and disappearing to the left side of the road. And I believe I have that map still. I want to double check that. Oh boy, do I not? I'll have to download that while you guys are doing some things. Whoopsie.
Quick, everybody stall for time.
Yeah, I guess I deleted. I guess I deleted it because I didn't think I needed it again. But you guys decided to come back here. So
So
go ahead.
okay, go ahead. I thought I was just gonna do it while you're.
No, go ahead. I mean, it's your guys' game, no?
Okay. So Zane,
Yeah.
if you were between your mom or your dad, which one would you save?
That's a tough decision. Both are very important to me in my life. But I think I'd probably have to save Mom before Dad. Dad's more capable to take care of himself. As Mom is as well, but
I'm inciting that
I'm
because I want
being
to know if you're
honest.
telling the truth.
I'm being honest.
So you're being honest? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 anyway.
No.
You have no idea if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Or you have absolutely zero clue. You just Zane is
Matter of
absolutely
fact-
telling the truth.
Matter of fact, Ori zoned out during your answer. Oh yeah. All right.
You see like a little light like flash by to the right that kind of catches your eye, almost like a fairy light. Vaten, with your passive perception, you do hear footsteps on both sides of the path. Not moving towards you, not moving towards the path. Kind of paralleling you. To try to figure out more information, I'm gonna say noted. I'm gonna say Vaten and you for the left, and we're gonna go with Ori on the right. Both of you make a perception check. Fucking hell.
God, I love perception checks. 17. So Vaten, you immediately pick up that these footsteps are quadrupeds.
Mm-hmm.
Ori, you are now starting to hear the footsteps running along the right side, but they're not. You can very clearly tell that they're not coming towards you. As far as you know, they could just be deer or something.
With my passive perception, do they sound heavy? Or not my passive, but what I rolled, would they sound heavier or like lighter for like a small animal?
I'd say with the help of Vaten, assuming betraying this information a little bit,
Oh yeah,
sharing this information.
Under my breath, kind of to Zane to have him kind of pass it on, and then I'll probably drop back and do the same thing with Elka.
Okay. So I'm just moving you guys forward a little bit on the map. You would gauge that they're not heavy footsteps. They're not like as heavy as a human would be, or as heavy as, say, a bear would be. You do recall fighting wolves in the forest at one point. Slightly larger wolves than you're used to. But their footsteps are almost lighter than those. And even with a 27, which is great, it is hard to tell what they are, but you can gauge. With your 27, you do kind of hear a very light, almost like a hum, like just a hum of energy coming from both sides as they walk. But you continue on, noticing them, and they are pacing with you. They're not running ahead, they're not running behind, they're pacing you.
If that hum of energy changes tone, I'm going to immediately yell drop.
Okay. So you can prepare that as a verbal action. That is perfectly fine. So
as I'm gathering all this, am I aware of what they're talking?
Yeah. Vaten has been sharing as.
Okay. I'm just gonna slowly tell the group just to kind of like stop for a second, make a circle.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna be in the center of the circle, and then I'm gonna pull my cloak over my head and say, "Okay, walk around," and I'll be checking something out.
Invisible. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you're invisible. So you go. What are you trying to do, Thaddeus?
I'm gonna drop back from the group a little bit and let them go ahead, and then I'm going to move off to the right side of the path and see if I can get maybe a better sense of what is out there.
Okay. So are you trying to stay on the forest path, or not on the forest path? Are you trying to stay on the ground, or are you trying to go up in the trees?
Are they trees that would?
These are large oak, spruce, all different types of large hardwoods.
Would I wouldn't be able to climb from tree to tree though, would I?
No, there's a fairly large canopy of trees, so you could, with some being careful with each step, and your dexterity, you could easily maneuver through the trees if you wanted to try it.
All right, I am going to make an attempt to move myself up to the upper canopy and move there.
Okay.
Without getting too far behind the group.
Okay, I'm going to just need you to make an acrobatics check for me, and because it is familiar terrain with you being a wood elf, you could make it with advantage.
Advantage. And you want an acrobatic check?
Yes, sir. Yeah, 27. You just see Thaddeus go invisible, and then you hear Vaten with your 24 passive perception. You hear the tree.
Okay.
You hear the
I thought
tree.
he was stealthing. Yeah.
Yeah, you hear the tree shake as he jumps up and starts going from tree to tree. Now, Thaddeus, you have Boots of Elvenkind and your invisibility cloak, so you are stealthy as fuck. Why is he? Why is he? Am I missing something? Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. Fine.
I just need to wash my hands.
My Bingo's passive perception is pretty high too.
Oh, did he just spill shit all over himself? Oh my god, Todd. All right.
No. I was taking a pee when you told me to roll.
Is that worse?
It might be worse.
Better?
And then I sat down and he sends me a message like, make sure you wash your hands.
Okay. Fair enough.
They're clean.
Okay. Well, so you're jumping through the trees, Boots of Elvenkind. However, Boots of Elvenkind may silence your footsteps, but they don't make you weightless. And trees are not a very firm foothold, and trees do shake when you jump into them. So I'm going to need you to make a stealth check.
And are these trees?
Well, they're leaves, and your whatever. Make a stealth check with advantage for me.
Or he's gonna run ahead of Thaddeus and shake all the leaves away before he can jump on the tree.
I'm going to pull out my bow and shoot him in the back of the head.
He's trying to help you.
I'm trying to help you.
Oh,
Why are you so mean to me?
Oh, he says.
1d5. Yeah, you are completely stealth, and you feel confident in that.
actually, I'm going to pull out my wand
Okay.
of smiles, and I'm
Okay.
going to make Ori smile.
All right.
What wand are you pulling out?
A wand of smile. The wand of smiles. So, Ori, make a. It's a wisdom saving throw.
For Christ's sake.
Yeah, good luck.
Wand of smiles does not sound entirely appropriate.
I have one of those.
Hold on.
Strap-ons don't count.
I mean, it made the person I use it on smile.
True. Fair
Where's my
enough.
Wisdom edge. 4. I rolled a 1, but I'm gonna use my Indomitable because fuck it.
Okay.
Nat 20, 24.
If ones and
Oh.
20s, bro. Yeah. So, Ori, you do feel an odd, like, almost like a noxious energy shoot over your face, and you feel like your face muscles start to tighten a little bit, and then you just kind of shake your head, and you immediately notice that did something just try to cast a spell on me?
Do I know what direction it came in?
Yeah, with a natural 20, you could gauge that it came from somewhere in the trees to the right.
Throwing my axe
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
in that direction.
All right. I'm going to say Thaddeus,
Oh, fuck.
make a dexterity saving throw.
You rolled that new character, right, Todd?
Normal or with advantage?
With normal, because you don't know what's coming. 16. Okay, well that gives me that. Ori, roll an attack.
Maybe I roll at disadvantage or
No, if you're aiming in that general area, roll just a normal attack.
oh,
Technically,
okay.
because Todd's invisible, or because Thaddeus is invisible, you would be disadvantaged.
Well, he's not necessarily aiming for Thaddeus. He's just aiming in the
okay.
general direction, which is why I had Thaddeus roll a dexterity save.
Fair.
28. No.
You
Hold on.
fucker.
Oh, hard.
Thaddeus is dead.
Can't do math. What am I doing? 30. Just flat 30.
It's
Thaddeus,
like, how many hit points does Thaddeus have?
What-
That's how much I hit him.
what's your armor class, Thaddeus?
16.
16.
Not 30.
So the dex. So what? How I'm measuring this is I was going to take half of Thaddeus's armor class plus his dex save, which would be his total save of whether or not he misses on Ori's attack, and Ori rolled a 30. So Thaddeus,
It'd be a roll damage.
roll damage for me, Ori.
Okay.
Thaddeus, you use your wand of smiles on Ori. You go to put it away. You go to turn around to jump into a tree, and all of a sudden you hear wind, like a windmill, coming through the air right at you, and you just get slammed into the back by a giant axe, cutting through your invisibility cloak.
29.
You take 29 points of piercing damage.
Is it fair to assume we were back at full health?
Yeah. You guys took a long rest.
I think there's something over there.
You hear Thaddeus. How would Thaddeus react to getting hit by a giant fucking axe? Actually, make it.
Does my axe stick into him?
Yes.
Okay. Can I recall it back to see if Thaddeus will follow?
Jeez.
That's fine, but I'm gonna need Thaddeus to make another dexterity saving throw to see if you. Actually, we'll go with athletics this time to see if you stay in the tree. This is a giant great axe being hurled at you at max velocity. 10. You fall out of the tree. So you're gonna try to recall as he's falling.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, he won't take fall damage.
No,
I was
you.
gonna say.
That's a plus, but we'll see. We'll see if he hits trees along the way. I'm gonna say high or low. One of you, anybody.
Hi.
How many points did I take to start with?
29 piercing.
What if Thaddeus gets incapacitated from this?
This would not be the dumbest way that Thaddeus has been put unconscious. Let's just be completely real here. You said hi. I just rolled an 18. All right. We'll go with Beep. Roll a d6 for me.
Okay.
Stop it, Doppler. I'm
This is
dying.
fun. I like this.
5.
5. Okay. That's to tell me how many tree limbs Thaddeus hits as he comes flying through the forest. Well, that is to be said. Hold on. Since there's a lot of rolls that need to be had here. So you recall the axe. I am going to roll a d20. If it rolls above a 10, so 11 or higher, Thaddeus just falls to the ground and the axe gets pulled out of his back. If it rolls lower than a 10 or lower, Thaddeus is coming with the axe. And we'll roll in d20. I've rolled 20. Why don't we?
Rip.
Well, not as funny as it could be. You don't get hit by 5 tree branches, Thaddeus, so that's not 5d6 coming your way as well. But you do take... Tree's probably 30 feet tall. You do take 2d6 worth of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage extra as you hit the ground and have this giant slash in the middle of your back.
Did you roll 2 1s for the bludgeoning damage?
I did.
That is incredible.
When the axe comes back, we're just gonna look at the blade.
You see...
It bleeds red.
And Batan, make a perception check.
I'm gonna pull my hood off if I can.
Okay, yeah. Keep in mind that there's now a giant gash in the middle of your hood from an axe.
Well, if it's my hood, then it took my head off.
Oh no, in your cloak. Sorry, in your cloak.
I'm gonna
18.
pull the hood off. Really?
You
What
hear?
happened to you?
You heard a thump, and a Thaddeus, kind of whimpering in pain, and then Thaddeus jumping up and saying, "Really?" as he walks out of the woods. He's now bleeding profusely from his back.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of look at pretty much everybody and just be like, "This forest is not safe."
Can I
Use
have?
caution.
Can I head over to Thaddeus? Like by now, I would realize it's Thaddeus, right?
Yeah. Everyone would realize. Realize what just transpired. Yeah.
I'm gonna have Beep head over to Thaddeus, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
I'll cast it at level 3.
Level 3. All right.
So-
Roll your 3d8 and add your
There we go.
modifier. Okay. 25. 20. You heal 25 points, and your wound does seal up, and you're no longer bleeding. Weavra, I have to remember that.
You can use
I know.
because it's
I know, but
interchangeable at this point.
I am trying to use it because I like the name much better, and it has much better meaning than Vatet.
Also fair.
With the 18 perception and your just overall awareness, the footsteps in the forest have now stopped, and they're slow. You, with your passive perception, you can hear a very low hum. It is now getting closer, and you can hear very light footsteps coming from both sides. They're not coming within range, but they are almost as if they're trying to get a slightly better look of what just happened.
Question.
Sure.
Before an axe penetrated my back, did I get a look at?
No, you used your wand of smiles to try to make Ori smile. That was your moment in time before you got slammed out of a tree. Unfortunately, you weren't able to really get a look. You weren't able to go far enough into the forest to see who or what these things are.
Whoa!
Can Beep detect like an approximate location of where the sound is coming from?
Make a perception check.
Same question.
Yeah, we'll go off of your 18 from before, just because it's within the moment.
Okay. Good, because I rolled worse.
17.
17. Yeah. Beep, you can gauge because you're closer now to the. Why are there two Alaris? There's two Alaris on the board.
There are? Where's the second one?
The second one's all the way in the bottom right. It may have just been a oopsie by me. Beep. Okay. You can hear the slight hum that Vaten has been talking about. And it is both you and Vaten can now kind of gauge that the hums are coming from probably about 100, 120 feet into the woods. And they're getting a little closer every second you guys sit still. And
so would it be like to the right?
Roughly, you can't really gauge exact location, but general area where you're pointing with your ruler. Pretty much, you can hear a hum from every general direction to the right and to the left that far away.
Can I make a nature check?
We're trying to ascertain what?
To actually do we all hear the humming? I should ask that first.
Make a perception check. It's you have to really focus in order to hear it. It's not just a obnoxious, almost like an obnoxious ringing.
19.
Uh, 19. Yeah, you do hear it, and it's now becoming more and more present as it's getting closer. Now, after about 30 seconds of sitting and kind of listening, it is getting closer. I'm gonna say you do, yeah. You as it gets closer, you do smell a bit of like a rotten egg sulfur smell coming wafting through the woods. Getting
Can I make that
closer.
nature check now?
Yeah, now you can make the nature check.
Okay.
But because Beep can detect to the right, I'm gonna have Beep cast plant growth.
Okay. Can you
And
tell me what that spell does?
here I'll post it.
Okay. Vitality of the plants within a specific area. There are 2 possible uses.
So basically, I'm gonna have him grow the plants kind of out about probably 100 feet of him
Okay.
within that 100-foot radius. Well, actually, I'll make it like so it's not impeding us.
Okay.
So let me see.
If I catch that Beep is doing that, I will immediately go ahead and do that to the left side as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Vines.
Yeah,
Vines and
I
branches.
don't know why, but I don't know where the hell my ruler went. It's gone. I don't.
Okay. And
We determined you don't need one with your.
Oh, I found it.
it goes out.
Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna have him cast it actually like 120 feet out.
Okay.
I'll do 130 because I have 150.
Right. So
So he'll cast it right here, so it's kind of trying to block whatever the hell is over here.
create kind of like a difficult terrain type of situation for whatever. Okay.
And that'll be like a 100-foot radius from here. So
Okay.
it's big.
So all of you see just this massive vines and branches start to grow out from each side of the path. And as this magical energy starts to pulse out through the forest, you do start to hear a low, every single one of you starts to hear a low grumble and growl. And it comes from directly to your right and left, ahead of you, on both sides.
Zach, where can you place me where DM discussion where I landed?
Oh, yeah, roughly, still the ruler. Roughly like right there. You just fell out of the tree.
Okay.
Yeah. If I would have rolled lower, you would have ended up in Ori's lap. But not the case. Okay. So what this does then is that this provides, I'm going to say, difficult terrain for whatever you are blocking now.
It's basically double difficult terrain.
Gotcha.
Because difficult terrain is 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves. This is 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves.
Okay. Good to know. I need to check one thing before we do that. Interesting. That was an unintentional benefit to these things. So I'm going to make an acrobatics check for all of them. And we're going to see if any of them get through this. Assuming that that's happening, you guys are now moving forward through the forest. You're not just standing still.
Did I get anything on my nature check?
What did you roll? 19 nature?
19.
And I'm sorry, what were you trying to... You're trying to gauge what the hum is, or...
Like, I guess to gauge to see if any sort of creature makes that kind of noise.
With a 19 nature, no...
He's focusing more on animals.
Right. No beast or animal that you know of makes that type of low hum. And so that would immediately make you think that this could be something that's just not natural, or at the very least not just a normal animal. But that's with unfortunately can't really tell you what they are because you've never heard this hum before. You've never come into contact with these types of creatures. But okay, we're gonna roll acrobatics checks, which is their dex plus. Okay. Interesting. As you continue moving through the forest, you do hear the grumble and of the eventual what sounds like almost like a scream from a woman. Like almost like bloody murder. And as she screams throughout the forest, Weaver, you do smell the obnoxious smell of sulfur. Get really close, and you do hear a twig snap to your right.
In that case, I'm immediately going to throw fairy fire out at it.
And just in the general direction, you can't see it yet.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say...
I can pinpoint
as...
roughly a 20-foot cube.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I'm going to don my cloak.
It's a roll. It's a dexterity saving throw. Okay.
Yep.
And what's the say? Oh, that's a fail. Okay. You do see a larger beast glow, and you hear it get hit by this spell, and all of a sudden it starts to glow this like pale blue-ish green light, and what you see is a panther-like creature with long tendril tails. And as it opens up these tails, you hear this hum come out of it. I'm gonna say Zane, Elka, and Beep, make a history check for me.
I didn't do that well in history.
Neither did Beep.
I rolled a 1! That would be a 2.
16.
I rolled an 8.
Unfortunately, a natural 1 and an 8. Nothing really rings a bell, and it's kind of strange. You do think Elka, you do think you've seen these types of creatures before, but you just can't remember what they are. Zane, however, you do know what these creatures are, given your study of magical creatures and having being in close proximity to Anvudius throughout your youth. You would know this to be as a displacer beast, and you would also know that these are incredibly dangerous, and they also have a Fey origin, which would make you realize, oh, well, okay, shit. But you do see one jump down, kind of low to the ground, looking at you, baring its teeth with its like tendrils shooting up into the air and kind of like looking at you, like swirling around like they have a mind of their own. Weaver, you then hear a very similar lady scream in your left ear, and you see another one jump up on a tree branch, just letting out this guttural scream right at you. Everyone roll initiative, please and thank you.
Oh.
While we're rolling initiative, can Beep detect if there's any other hums or sounds that are similar to these creatures that are not just these two?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Initiative is the same as your
26.
26. You don't hear any more humming behind you, so and you don't hear any more movement behind you, so there may be an assumption that your spells were able to ward off, assuming 2 more of these creatures behind you. Okay, so yeah. All right. So we're gonna add turn. Anders not here.
Is it okay if I just re-roll an initiative?
Oh yeah, since it's up, that's fine. If you guys want to do that, it's just
Yeah, because I accidentally rolled too early.
Yeah.
I don't know if mine was early, but I'd really like to keep it.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not coming up.
You have to click on your character.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have to click your token first.
Oh, that's weird. I'll do it here again.
No, why won't it change
Hey!
it? 18, 19.
There we go. Okay, that's a bit
It
more
won't,
fair.
it won't let me update it.
I
I
just
didn't-
somehow rolled
There we
the
go.
same thing.
I didn't know you had to click your token first.
I did not
Yeah,
know
it
either.
says. Yeah, it told me that no valid token was selected. So
Oh, maybe it's because I'm on like my character.
Oh,
Like,
I
training
see. I get
in the
that.
chat,
Okay.
but
No, you have to actually physically click your character, your token on the map, such that so you have the 3 circles above you, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Interesting. So the one that's marked
That drink is hitting me so
rolled
damn hard.
really good. The one that's not is okay. Is everybody? I think
go
everybody's
get some water.
Corona.
Get water. I mean,
Close enough.
I mean, it's close. It's, what is it? What's the proof
it's
on
no
this thing?
Miller Lite.
The proof on it is 9. How, Miller Lite over a Corona Refresco with pineapple and lime?
I'm saying a Miller Lite is like water.
Oh, fair enough.
Most light beers are like water. Let's be real.
Not sponsored.
But we could be.
Sponsored by
Hey,
Corona would be an amazing
Corona.
thing.
Hey, Corona. If you're out there, or Miller, if you're out there and you'd like to talk,
Bud Light.
No, not
take-
Bud Light. Come on, Corona's better.
I do not drink Bud Light.
I don't drink anything Budweiser, and that was even before all the
Bud Light has
Controversy.
always made me like. I just don't like it. It's just not good.
Well, if we get sponsored by Corona, though, it's technically Modelo. I think.
I think you're right.
Modelo is also owned by Anheuser-Busch, so.
I don't
Is it?
drink, but if we get sponsored, I'll start
I
drinking.
thought Modelo was its own independent brand.
No, they're
Okay,
owned
so-
by Anheuser-Busch.
So let's.
Yeah, you can be the ad girl, Mazzy.
I'm not a girl.
Corgan says he can never stand the.
Okay, I apologize. What exactly are you?
I'm non-binary.
Oh, non-binary. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Hey, you guys have to be careful when you're making me laugh, because I still don't have complete lip control, and like I just shot a stream of red wine onto my
Red wine.
cheap red wine. Chuck Shaw.
Stay close to me.
Okay, let's get into combat here. Kids.
Or musical number. Can we have a
That
musical
is-
episode?
Opera is here.
Musical episode?
Yeah, it's the musical episode.
Maybe
Zach.
a one shot later. All of us we can play. we can all do bards. Just do a bard only one shot. That would be
jeez.
that would be the horniest and most probably most hilarious one we've ever done.
I'm going to do a persuasion check on everyone for sex.
I'm gonna take out my loot and just be like,
I'm gonna
"You
look at
don't
everyone
have-"
and be like, who is up for
This
it?
one time at Fantasy Band Camp.
No, here's what we do. I'll just paw the loot and be like, you don't have to be lonely at bardsonly.com.
Oh no!
Look, no. The crazy thing is, even if Beep rolled a nat 1 in persuasion, he'd technically be rolling a 14.
Yep, because of reliable talent or expertise. Yeah, expertise.
Yeah, expertise. He'd have a 14.
Okay, speaking of beep the bard, you're getting bit.
I'm getting bit. Shit.
Well,
Actually,
It'd be like a little nipple.
so
Well, I mean, hey, this is cannibalism. You can't have a cat eating a cat.
It's not really a cat.
It kind of is.
well, actually, it's not biting you. It's gonna hit you with its tentacles.
It's a pussy.
Oh no, not the tentacles, man. I've seen too much
uh,
Japanese stuff for this.
Getting
me too.
attacked by a pussy.
Ah, shit.
Does a 16 hit you, Beep?
Let me check. Hold on. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it does.
First hit. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage and 4 points of piercing damage. So it's 12 points total.
Okay.
On the first hit. Second hit with the tentacles. This one's going for Thaddeus, which are you... Did you pull up your cloak
I
initially?
did put the comment in that I had pulled my cloak.
Okay.
Pulled my cloak back up,
Mhm.
and then there was a comment made. So I'm technically
invisible.
and
I heard it.
myself to
Okay.
death.
All right. Well, that's fine. Then this one's going to go after Ori. Ori, that is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's 11 points of bludgeoning damage and 6 points of piercing damage, so 17 total. Let's see here. This. Okay. As it makes these attacks, bright as it is, with this with fairy fire cast on it, you do start to see a mirage of lighted up displacer beasts as they're moving around in the space, and you're getting the sense that these things are weird. But that does end its turn. Zane, it is your turn. There's one up in the tree that you see, and then this one that is lit up. Both of them are making this like movement as if like they're mirages, almost like mirror image, your own spell. They kind of look like that.
I'm gonna go up here first and then down, and I'm gonna punch this one in the face.
Okay. Since it does have fairy fire on it, which gives it advantage, but naturally they get you have to roll with disadvantage. Just roll a straight roll to see if you hit it.
Great roll.
I'm not on the initiative board.
You are on my screen. If you aren't, give me a moment.
Doing the math quick. 17?
Let me refresh.
You're not anymore. You rolled a 19, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you're on there. now.
17 for the hit, Zach.
17 hit. Yes, they aren't. They're easy to hit. Just they are and not.
7 thunder damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna swing again.
7 thunder damage. You're gonna swing. All right. Let me grab my book. I forgot to. Let's combat too.
Definitely a hit. That's 23.
23 definitely hits. This combat brought to you by
Thunder damage.
Zach not being ready to write down HP. So sorry, you said first one was 7 and then 10?
Yep.
Okay, so 17.
And if it doesn't attack me next turn, it has disadvantage. You're just gonna see me kind of like throw my back foot down quick, and I'm gonna teleport using my Boots of the Winding Path back to Blair.
That doesn't invoke an attack of opportunity?
Nope.
All right, there you go. All right, is that your turn then?
That's my turn.
Okay. Alrighty. That's your turn. Ori, it is your turn. You have a displacer beast on your right that you just saw Zane go up and hit, but it is making these weird mirages. And the fact that Zane made contact, a little bit easier to aim with the brightness of fairy fire on it. How many rounds does that last? 10? Is it 1 minute?
Yeah, I believe so. 1 minute concentration.
Okay, so it'll be dead by the time. Gotcha. Oh, it has a concentration. Roger.
Move over here. Hit with my axe.
Okay.
Nat 20.
There you go.
And 70 damage.
70 damage.
Yeah, how much would Bingo's face. Would the I can't remember what the Axe was radiant damage. Would that have any other
No.
negative or okay?
Yeah, it's just normal damage.
Okay.
So 70 total.
Yep.
Cool. How do
Yeah,
you want to do
yeah.
this?
Oh shit.
You don't have a
or
lot
he's
of
just
HP.
Or he's just gonna sidestep. Actually, or he's gonna Oh, I didn't roll it. But it's fine. Or he's gonna just walk across and just cut it in half, and walk through the middle where it was split in half, and he's gonna end up where he is now. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I guess he'll just can he throw his axe that far?
Where you're not moving him wherever. Where do you want him to be? Because he's not moving on my screen unless I need to refresh.
Oh, I just pinged.
Oh, okay.
Can he throw it that far?
The other displacer beast.
At the other one?
Yeah.
So the other displacer beast is about 25 feet up. How far is that at plus 25? What is going on? Why is this happening?
I can.
Hold on.
60, roughly.
60 feet. It's you'd be throwing with disadvantage
Okay.
already anyways when you're trying to hit it, but it's
What if I move 5 feet up?
still be rolling with disadvantage.
Okay. I'll give it a shot with extra attack, then I'll recall it with bonus
Okay.
if that's okay.
So you're rolling with disadvantage.
Okay. 16.
16 total.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yes, that does hit.
Hell yeah, baby. All right. Oops, that's not.
Orion just barely hitting targets from outside his range.
Uh, 35 damage,
35 damage.
and I'll recall the axe
Okay. It
back.
does not stick inside the displacer beast.
Okay.
I roll for that every time because it's fun.
Where'd I go? I'll just stay right here. I'm not gonna just make it easier.
Okay.
I think that'll be it then.
Okay. So with this one vanquished, we're gonna go ahead and turn. Actually, I think there's a way I can. Yeah, look, now it's dead.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Why is it dragging every time I click on something? That's annoying. What are you doing this to me? Roll 20. It's acting as if my left click is my right click. That's... Oh, there we go. You're just being weird. Alright, so that is your turn. Elka.
Yep.
It is your turn. You see Ori just hack into this one and kill it instantly. The other one is slightly damaged, and well, not slightly, but hurt, but up in the tree and still kind of hanging on up in the tree.
All right. I'm gonna jump up into the tree. I'm gonna rabbit hop up there.
How high can you jump?
So where is it? Rabbit hop. 5 times your proficiency bonus.
Which is, what is it right now? Is it 3 still?
4.
4.
So you can jump 20 feet. It's 25 feet up. So you'd be able to jump up and try to grab onto the branch, but I'm going to need you to make a acrobatics check. I'm going to say with bunny hop, I'll give you advantage.
Okay. Oh. 16.
So running jump bunny hop up. You're able to grab on with a 16 and pull yourself up. That is all your movement. So you are face to face in combat with this displacer beast, though.
All right, I'm gonna fucking stab it.
Stab it.
Actually, wait. Do I want to do my decorative? Is there anything I want to do with this? Entangle.
Your bedazzled rapier.
Meh. Yeah. I'm just gonna hit it.
Elka does have a bedazzled rapier, just so we're all clear.
It's
very
what is it?
shiny.
It's got
Can I
blade
bedazzle my
runes
weapons?
Blade rooms and gems
and gems.
laid all
It's very-
throughout it. Yeah.
Gold and platinum. Very pretty.
Yep.
Okay, so I hit it with a dirty 20
Yep, that hits.
and
Roll your- Are you rolling with
14.
disadvantage? Because
No.
it is a displacer beast. That's the nature of them.
Oh,
You are rolling with disadvantage.
so that one was still a dirty 20,
Okay.
and then a 14.
14 just misses.
Okay,
But-
so I'm gonna hit him with my icicle bitch. There it is. Is it still? Is it 2?
Your ice is 2d.
6? Yeah.
Yeah.
I always forget, even though. What is that, Todd?
Sorry, that was my phone.
So I've got 11 piercing and 8 ice damage.
Nice. It's still up, but it's officially looking just a little hurt. Yeah. Oh, that's you.
I'm gonna go ahead and do another attack with my ice rapier. Stab him again. My extra attack.
Okay.
26. I'm gonna assume that-
Absolutely, it's yeah.
Oh, do I still need to roll disadvantage?
Yeah, disadvantage every single time. As you hit it, it's
Oh,
different, almost like mirror images of itself start to shoot out as it's in the tree with you and jump on each branch.
I rolled an 18 and a 20, so I guess I'll 26. So we're gonna do 8 more piercing and 6 more ice.
Okay. It's looking real hurt, but is still alive.
That's it. I'm done.
You're done? All right. Weaver, what do you want to do? One's dead to your right. The other one is looking kind of hurt and in combat with Elka in the tree.
And is in a tree.
Yes.
In the interest of not actually burning down the tree.
I have fire resistance, so
Oh, fuck yeah, come on. All right. We're
bring it down.
We're going Scorching Ray at 2nd level.
Okay, that adds what another ray, right?
3 rays of fire at level 2. So that's
Let
1,
him rip at disadvantage.
2. Okay, so the first one is a 15 then.
15
will
just
actually click.
15 just hits.
Cool.
14 misses.
Ooh. That'd be a 12 and a
12
13 at
12
disadvantage.
and 13. Yeah, so one hits. So go ahead and roll your 2d8.
Ooh,
6.
that sucked.
Well, let me do the math real quick. Hold on. It was close. 55. It's still standing just barely.
Alright. That'll actually be my turn because I don't want to necessarily do anything else.
Roll a d100 for me.
Oh.
I was setting it. If you rolled under a 30, the tree was going to catch on fire. So the tree is now starting to catch on fire, Elka. with you
Okay.
and the displacer beast in it.
Man, Alan's gonna be upset with us now.
Wouldn't be the first time we lit this forest on fire.
That is also very true.
Man, Alan's gonna hate us. I don't know if I can take that.
It's fine.
There you go. That represents the fire.
We should just be called Smokey in the game. That's how the forest fires are starting.
Okay. That is. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Nope.
Beep. It's up to you. What's up, buddy?
Psychic Lance.
Okay. At what this level psychic glance? Okay. Let's say that is a
8d6
right. Is
on the
that
intelligence saving throw.
intelligence saving throw? That's what I was trying to find out.
I love the psychic lance.
That's a fail. So 8d6 coming down the pipe. I don't even have. It's gonna.
26.
How
Fuck
do you,
him up.
how do you want to do this? It's dead.
So, so outside of Beep's forehead will come this massive lance, ornate, decorated, everything. It'll shoot upward into the sky, high above them, gleaming with the rays of light, before shooting downwards like a javelin right into the forehead of the displacer beast.
Yeah, that describes psychic lance very well. So, Elka, you just see this like pale.
Fuck did you do that?
You see like this energy, essentially this energy blade, just jam straight down in between the eyes of this displacer beast and enter into its brain, and then you just see its head start to bubble and go out in different directions, and then all of a sudden you just see its head go, and blood shoots out everywhere, all over you, brains, gray matter. It's yeah.
I'm just gonna like wipe off my face because I don't want to get that in my mouth. Gross. And I'm gonna turn around and be like, "Can you warn me next time
Beep,
before you explode its face on me?"
beep.
Thank you.
You could do that this whole time.
Beep,
It's horrifying.
beep.
And that's why we're his friends.
Say that now.
I thought there was another one like right where it died. I was like, because you put down another token.
Beep. No, at the end of the day, Beep's the actual big bad, and
Imagine if Beep is like the main antagonist of the story.
Or just Beep just starts floating in the sky. And
You know what?
javelins come out of his head.
I'm gonna turn evil. I'm on Beep's side now. After seeing what that, like, really close to seeing that, I don't want that to happen to me. Beep, we're like buddies now.
Beep
Us
is just-
animal people
By
gotta
the
stick
way-
together.
By the way, Beep is getting Cone of Cold. Just fair warning.
oh my god,
Beep is gonna have Cone of Cold because of College of Lore.
nice.
Beep
Okay.
is just Gilgamesh.
He's like Gilgamesh out of fucking Fate. It's like a bunch of swords appear behind him and just starts shooting them at the enemy.
Someone Photoshop Beep's head onto Gilgamesh.
Okay, well that is for right now. You look around. You don't see anything else. You don't smell any more sulfur. We're going to keep the initiative order.
Can we hear anything?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Or it's good. Take a few heads while he's out. While you guys are doing that.
You could take a head because the other head is gone.
28.
I rolled a nat 20 on my perception, so I have a 25.
Shit, I'm not even gonna bother then.
You don't hear any more footsteps. However, with a 28 and a 25, you do hear a low grumble. Elka, with your 25, you feel the displacer beast. Well, you see the displacer beast flop out of the tree and fall to the ground. But you start to feel underneath your feet the tree branch start to sway a little bit. And
Oh yeah, it's still on fire.
it's still on fire.
Look
And
at that.
you start to hear the most finite crying that you've ever heard. You hear coming from the tree.
Am I able to use my 15-foot radius? Oh, it's destructive energy. Destructive ice energy.
What's your attempt?
I wanted to try and get rid of the fire, like put the fire out with my ice rapier.
As the great Matthew Mercer once said, you can certainly try.
I'm gonna try it, because Elka sucks at magic anyway.
Okay.
Or he's gonna take some teeth off the other one that he obliterated.
Do I have to roll anything for this?
It just happens. I'm gonna say roll a you roll a D100.
Oh, okay. $24.
Above a 30, the ice will put out the fire. With it below a 30, the ice wouldn't put out the fire. It would melt immediately. The ice just kind of melts immediately. But it also freezes the branch you're on, and you see the branch start to move upwards as if it's alive.
Oh, God.
And you start to see the ice fall down. Weaver, you spot this immediately, and you look on the side of the tree, and you see a face. And you recognize this type of creature because you fought one when you were in Arun at one time. This, I believe I have it saved. Where are you? Yeah, there it is.
I'm sorry, Mr. Tree.
You see a ent its face starts to form on the side of the tree. You see its tree limbs start to reach out, and you hear a very low, higher pitched voice say, "Why would you do that? I just grew these leaves."
Demon.
I'm the one that heard that?
You, does anybody in this party speak? I guess it would be primordial.
No.
So
Beat does not. No.
So you hear a low, very unknown language, but high-pitched voice speak out to you, and immediately the tree branch you're on, Elka, it's going to shake up and down to try to get you off of its limb. So make a dexterity saving throw.
Hang on.
Naturally, you have me on one of the days that I didn't prepare create water.
Out of curiosity, I know Beep just had his turn in the turn order. Would he have been able to react to the tree at all?
Nope.
Okay.
13.
You are flung off the tree. A good 15 feet in the air, but you're already 25 feet up. And you go falling to the ground, and with a 13 dexterity saving throw, unfortunately, you take the full brunt of that damage. So you take, grabbing my d6s. Oh my god, Alright. You take 20 points of bludgeoning damage as you just splat onto the stone and grass path. And immediately the tree looks at all of you, looks down to the displacer beast, looks at you, and it immediately is going to lash out in an attack. So, since none of you speak Primordial, and I thought one of you did, but you didn't. Back to battle.
Okay, never mind then.
So it does
What's the
get
tree's initiative?
It does get this surprise round because it just came to life, and its hair is on.
Can I say that technically my ice thing does 46 damage?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since we're gonna fight it, might as well try and get that.
Yes, but it is a tree, and it is a big tree. This is a very large creature.
16 damage.
16 damage. Okay. So it also is taken... After being set on fire, it's been on fire for about a minute. It also takes another 16 points of fire damage.
Is the word beep part of Primordial?
No.
That's sad.
Oh, that HP's wrong.
Are we just going off where we left off in the initiative?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is all
It would be
happening
funny-
within a minute of the combat ending. So yes.
It would be funny if Beep, like, unintentionally spoke Primordial just because he could beep.
That would be hilarious. Yes.
Beep.
Be hilarious, but it's not
every
gonna
time
happen.
every time you beeped, it's just Primordial.
It was like, oh, I'm sorry.
He's speaking. He's just speaking in tongues.
He starts Mongolian throat singing.
What if this tree was talking in Buchanan? That'd be fucking weird.
What's it say? Actually, so it's. I rolled it for its initiative. I rolled the natural 20, but its dex is -2 because it's a tree. So its dex is an 18, or so its initiative is an 18. Which it's definitely lower than Vlivra's, so it goes after Vlivra. But it does get a surprise round, so it's going to use all of its 20 feet of movement. You see the tree roots start to rip out, and it move forward. It's going.
Not do that.
It's going to look like it's almost consuming the body of the displacer beast as it grabs, and it's going to come forward, and it's going to take one tree branch and go down and try to sweep up Elka to grapple her.
Can Ori say something?
Sure.
It's like a. Sorry, it was an accident.
We're going to see if it. You're gonna hear it speak in a, and it's only thing it can speak in, and you're gonna hear it just kind of mumble at you, almost like an acknowledgement, but you can't really tell. And you see its roots as it steps over this displacer beast. Its roots start to dig into the body of it and consume it from beneath.
Ori's gonna say, "Bless you."
But it's going to grab Elka. It's going to attempt to grapple Elka with one of its tree branches. I'm going to need Elka to roll an acrobatics check for me.
Ten.
21. So Elka, you are now grappled by this ent creature. Which I believe there's a. We're gonna say. Yeah, we're just gonna say that that the cobweb means that you're grappled because I can't find any other. So Elka is now grappled within the grass of this. How far away is Zane from it?
I'm on the path.
25 feet, which is its tree branch. 25 is its reach with its tree branch slam. So it is going to take the tree branch down and slam it straight down, right at you, Zane. What's your stupid AC at now?
26.
I rolled a 16, but it has a +8 to hit. So it's 24. Misses.
Yes.
Ting.
You damn
Turns off the
artificer.
armor.
How far away is Vaten from it? 20 feet.
Right around the same, yeah.
It's gonna try to slam you with its with its tree branch.
Totally fair.
That is a 19 to hit.
That'll do it.
Alrighty. Yeah, I need to just get out normal, like my actual damage d6 because. All right, so 3. You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as it slams into your side. Zane, you get hit by the brunt of this tree slamming its fist down on you, or I guess this tree branch on you. But you take no damage. It just kind of hits you and it just bounces off your armor. But that is its turn, and now everyone is aware of this tree now being alive. Next person in line, Thaddeus.
Out of curiosity,
Sure.
can I ask one thing? Since I didn't perform a bonus action, would I be able to do a bardic inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to perform a bardic inspiration on Thaddeus.
How do you perform your bardic inspiration? I'm gonna ask you this every time, so be
Okay.
prepared.
So, Lord. Okay, so Beep is going to pull out his kazoo and perform through Thaddeus.
Oh, I want to hear it, baby.
There you
Take
go.
your D8 right at this point.
Yeah, it is a D8 at this
So
point.
you can add a D8 to any attack roll, saving throw, or check for the next hour. I think 10 minutes,
Wow.
maybe. I'd have to double check that.
All right. How many feet away am I? Is that
From it, you are 35 feet.
okay? And I am stealth,
Yes, it is unaware of your presence.
unaware of my presence. It's not going to make a whole lot of difference. So I'm going to shoot with my crossbow.
Okay.
Cool. And then I'm going to use my sneak attack.
Yep.
Whoops.
Sink it. Yeah. Yeah. You have to roll. You have to roll the hit. Yeah. 24. Yeah, easily hits. It's a giant.
Okay.
It's a giant tree.
Right. Okay. So
Not hard to hit.
let's see. Sneak attack. 22. And then was that my piercing damage was 7.
So 7. So 29 total.
Yes.
29 total. Nice. Sorry. It does take. You notice it's a tree. You do notice that it takes not as much damage than you anticipated. So, but it does so. But does the 22 sneak is pretty great. That's just pure extra damage.
Mm.
So let me go ahead. All right.
Did I notice that it didn't take piercing damage or?
You have fought one of these creatures before.
Oh wait. Hold on. I think I. Hand cross 1d6. That's 5 piercing. What is it? A 7? Oh, that's.
It takes half the piercing. Yeah.
Okay, so I think I still owe another. Oh, 6. So it gets another 6 points from.
Is this for sneak attack or is this for
No, that's from
the crossbow?
The crossbow.
Okay, so it takes half. All right, gotcha. So it's to the original number that's so. Okay. All right. You are hidden. However, since are you going to stay where you are? Or are you going to try to get closer?
I'm basically going to just flank off to the side.
Okay. It doesn't even know you exist. You look at it's not even focused on you. Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Uh,
Want to see my kitty?
Hi, kitty. Nate, it is Alara's turn. What is she gonna do?
1 second.
Yep.
She's going to cast. Actually, I was gonna ask, is Elka, is she grappled where she is right now, or is she like kind of in the tree?
She's being
I was thrown out.
She was thrown out of the tree, and now she's grappled, and she's in the air in the grasp of a vine, or like a tree limb of this tree. So she's in the air, about 20 feet up in the air.
Oh, okay. So like the branch is coming out horizontally and holding her.
Yeah.
Okay. That's dangerous.
Tan, this could be you.
Don't tempt me. I have had a hilly past couple of weeks. And then you just got clawed in the face, didn't you?
I did.
Oh,
That sucks.
Yikes.
Thank God I don't have many nerves left.
Valera's
Optimism?
going to use.
Yeah, fucked up optimism. Am I bleeding?
Can I use a Charm Monster on this?
You can certainly try.
Okay, they must make a Wisdom saving throw at advantage. Actually, let me double check that. Let's make a Wisdom saving throw. And it does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it. Yep. Yes. Okay. So it's advantage.
She goes
And
to.
the DC is 18.
Gotcha. She goes to cast it, and you notice right away that this is not a monster, and it had the spell cannot affect it.
Dang it. All right. That'll be it for her then.
Okay. Top of the order, Zane.
You got it.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna just run straight forward to punch the tree,
You're gonna punch the tree. Go for it.
as one does.
are we in Minecraft right now?
Nat 20.
Hey.
Hey, you
Yeah, I'll
didn't
take
see
that.
the tree that I made in Minecraft.
That's 24 points
All right,
of
down.
thunder damage.
24 points of thunder damage. Okay.
And I'm gonna swing again.
So, let me double check.
I get an extra attack.
I'm sure this hits, but it's 24.
24 definitely hits. Yeah.
Stop, baby.
And that'll be another 7 points of thunder damage.
Okay. Just
And then I'm gonna warp back 15 feet with my boots.
alrighty. Yeah, it's still a tree. But okay. Alrighty. Well, then that's your turn. Nice.
It's advantage if it attacks anybody else but me the next turn.
Well, it's as of right now, it's just you and Elka in its range, and I guess Weaver as well. So,
Yep.
all right. So that is your turn, Ori. You are in the middle of cutting out teeth of this displacer beast,
Huh?
and you look up, and Elka's just in the air, being squeezed and grappled, and your friends are getting attacked by this tree.
Or he's gonna rush forward. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Hey, Ori, just
Okay.
throw the fucking axe. You're pretty good at it.
I think I'm in range. I think. Am I blind?
You're 15 feet. You have to be 15 feet. Yeah, you're in range.
Yeah. Just get hit just a corner.
Since it's a tree, would an axe do extra damage on a tree?
No,
Oh,
unfortunately.
Would it be frightened of the axe? Would it have PTSD?
How would you try to frighten the the tree?
I don't know. I'm just thinking of wood cutting.
All right.
That's a 30 to hit.
Obviously.
Yeah. I'm just saying the numbers. You know.
Yeah, it's just cool to say 30.
Yeah. Just let you know what the number is, like a good player. 30 damage. Actually, does slashing split in half?
Slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing are it's resisted to. So
Okay, then that would be.
and it takes all of the radiant though.
That'd be 16 damage in total then.
16 total. Okay.
Then extra attack.
Yep.
28.
Let's roll. Okay.
It's the wrong dice. Then 15 damage in total.
Okay.
And I'll action surge.
Bring it. The tree even brings out its brings out the arm, like one of its limbs, like an arm, and just kind of like does the bring it gesture, like a hand at you.
Or he's doing like the wood cutting like stance and like chopping it
Okay.
from like its like base. 25 to hit.
Yeah, it's a tree. It's pretty fucking easy to hit, actually.
That's good. Then 23 damage total.
23 damage total. Okay.
And one more attack. Actually, there's going to be another one after this. 27 to hit, and damage is going to be... $17 damage in total.
Okay.
And now I'm going to use my bonus to attack with my glaive.
Okay.
That is 25 to hit. Damage is going to be... wait, what is... Shit. Lightning damage was the glaive.
Yep.
That doesn't do anything.
Lightning, no.
Okay. And 15 damage in total.
Okay.
And that will be it.
I want to do the math here. 31, 54, 71,
69.
86 damage in one turn, with most of the damage being halved. Just put that out there. So
That's pretty good.
it's pretty wild, actually. but it is still standing. It is
Fuck this tree.
it is looking. If trees could bleed, it'd be bleeding right now. But it is alive.
Or he's-
So
Is
Or
it
is it gonna be,
leaking
like-
sap?
sure.
Is there tree sap on my axe and glaive now?
Yes.
There's also my blood.
Just for flavor, or he's gonna be like chopping at it with his axe, and he's gonna switch to his glaive and do like the same motion and try to like chop it down.
Okay. The glaive is really just an elongated axe, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, well, unless you want to move anywhere, then
I can't. I'm good.
okay. Elka, you are currently being grappled, so you can attack while you're grappled. You can either use your action to attempt to get out of the grapple, or you can attack while you're still being grappled.
I'm gonna fucking attack. Do I
Okay.
have to roll disadvantage?
Yes. While you're grappled, you have to roll with disadvantage.
Boom. All right, first one. Sorry. Oh my God. So I have dirty 20
That hits.
and 15.
That also hits.
Okay.
It's a tree. The AC is really low. So you'd only be stabbing at the arm that it's in, which will lower its DC whenever you try to break out the grapple.
Okay.
Just so you're aware, depending on the damage you do.
10 piercing, 6 ice damage.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then I would like to not do another attack with my icy babe. And 13 to hit.
Just hits.
Oh, phew. Oh. 6 piercing and 12 ice damage.
Okay.
And then I would like to action surge to
Okay.
try and to use that action to get ungrappled.
Okay. Roll an athletics check. It'll be compounding athletics checks against the tree.
22.
So it rolled it rolled a 23, but I was giving it a -1 debuff for every 10 damage you did, and you did 30, almost over 30 damage to it. So it's -3. So you break out of the grapple of the tree, but you are falling 20 feet. Anything to get you out of that 20 feet?
Ew.
Roll the dice.
I'm like, I don't think I have any. Oh, I have Featherfall. Can I quickly cast Featherfall from my pretty.
That is a reaction spell.
It is
actually.
you could use it as a reaction, and it's your one charge for the day if you want to do that.
I will use Featherfall.
It'll negate the 8 damage you just took. But yeah, go ahead. That's fine. So for the first time ever, you guys see Elka just barely pull the sword out, and you see like a little rune on the blade. No, this one would be on the hilt, start to glow, and you just see Elka just gracefully float down to the ground as if she had wings. There you go. That is your turn. You can move away from it. You do have some movement left.
Yeah, but then I can't hit it. I mean, I guess I can move back and then shoot it with my bow, so I'll do that.
Okay. Weavra. Your turn, buddy.
Alrighty.
Burned.
I'm. Is there anything in my history that would make me think that the tree would understand me if I talked, or the Ent would understand me if I spoke in Druidic?
I would say roll an intelligence check for me.
Gotta get to the right page.
Natural 20 definitely helps. Druidic is an interesting language. Not many know how to speak it, and not many understand what it does. However, with a natural 20, and with your limited knowledge on the ways of being a druid, and you start to remember all the teachings that your father figure once gave you about how you could speak to plants and animals in your most dire needs, and growing up in the desert, and how plants are limited, and how sometimes you just got to talk to the plants to find the water. You think that maybe Druidic might reach a creature like this, but you are unsure, but you can certainly try.
I would like to walk up to the tree, ready in action.
Okay.
For if it grabs me. And in Druidic, I would like to say, this one apologizes. This one did not expect the spell to catch fire, the fire to spread. And I am readying fire shield for if it grabs me.
Okay. You hear in kind of jumbled Druidic, and Alara would sort of understand this. She's not exactly proficient in the Druidic, given her age. Almost like a natural sense, though, you hear the Ent look at you and say, "You should have thought about that before you set me on fire." I'm going to say make a persuasion check.
And for the record, I am I'm very obviously trying to make myself a target.
Yeah. Fire only destroys. And for someone who knows this language, you should know that. It's going to use, after your turn. Is that your turn?
That is my turn, yeah.
Readying fire shield? Okay. It's going to use its lair action, consume, and it is going to start to drag in the displacer beast even more, and you're going to see it fully envelop this displacer beast from the bottom, and you're going to see the cuts that Ori had made on it start to slowly regenerate and heal. It heals. Well, actually, how does this work? Okay. No more than half the HP, the total HP count of this creature it is consuming. Okay. 10, 17, 21. Okay. You see it start to reshape. And it does, in fact, heal itself. As this displacer beast that was once underneath it is now, is now completely gone.
No, man.
That is its lair action. Is now its turn again. It is going to attempt to slam a tree branch down on Zane, Ori, and Vivra. As three actions. So, first one to Vivra, just because of the
disadvantage.
Oh yeah, it is because of your. It is going to attempt to attack Weaver.
I'm also putting up the fire shield if it's obviously going to attack me.
It is obviously going to attack you. Does that raise your AC at all, or is that just
it does
damage?
Not.
Okay.
It just does damage if it hits me.
Well, I assume a 27 hits you.
That definitely hits me.
Double 19s.
With Jesus. Okay.
So 20. Where am I? Okay. You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage. How much does it take? 8 points of fire damage. That's doubled because it is vulnerable to fire. Which it does take at the top of its turn. On top of that, it takes 2 more points of fire damage because it is now currently fully engulfed. So that would be 18 total. Okay. All right. I'm doing quick maths here. Okay. It's gonna slam Ori with disadvantage. That's ridiculous. That's an 18 and a 17. So that would be 25 to hit Ori.
Yep.
12 points of bludgeoning damage to you. And then to Zane.
Regular on that one for me.
I'm rolling like fucking wild right now. That's a natural 20.
Who are you and what did you do with the real Zach?
I don't know.
That misses.
So you take so that's a 28. I hope hits you. Well, nat 20's hit automatically, asshole.
For half damage.
No. Double the damage. That okay. All right. I'm so sorry, little one.
I'll survive.
Yeah, you'll be fine. That's 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I'm perfectly fine.
Okay, that is actually it has a bonus action, which I didn't realize that it had. So it's going to use its bonus action, Ingrain. You're going to see its roots dig down into the earth, and it is going to give itself... You wouldn't know it, but it does look a little bit sturdier than it did before. Which I need to roll for that. You do see the grass start to die around its roots. That is a visual. Okay. Okay. Excellent. All right. Well, that is its turn. So beep.
Psychic glance.
Psychic glance a tree. All right.
Yeah.
Why
not?
Is it? Sorry, you said it was intelligence saving throw?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I have a bardic inspiration.
You do.
It has a +0 to its intelligence, but that's a 16. Does that save?
Nope.
Cool. All right, hit me with a 8d6 psychic damage.
Roll.
I haven't rolled below a 15 in 15 minutes.
25.
25 points of damage. Nice. So that you see its roots snap out of the ground when you hit it. And a little bit the tree, since it doesn't have technically it does have a brain, but you start to see the bark on it start to splinter a little bit from the shockwave of the psychic energy. So 25. So okay.
Would I be able to do another bardic inspiration?
Yeah, you have. I think you have
right.
like 3 or 4 of them that you can give out per rest.
I will do a bardic inspiration for Zane.
Okay.
How are you going to inspire Zane? I'm gonna make you do this every time, so you might as well just.
I got a thing.
Play the Tetris theme.
Okay. I got you. All right.
You need to do the dance.
So
you chose to play a bard.
For Zane, he will pull out his kazoo once more and go. Wait.
Take your D8 for that, Zane.
Appreciate that.
You're the only. You chose to play a bard. All right, I'm gonna make you do this every fucking time.
That's fine. I don't mind. I
Um,
just have to think of songs every time.
yeah. Okay, so that is your turn. Heavy hit. Thaddeus, you are still invisible. What do you want to do?
I'm moving in for the kill.
Okay.
My bardic inspiration. I'm gonna pull out Pierre, and I'm going to attack. I'm going to use my injection of poison on the attack,
Since you're invisible, you
And-
do get you do get advantage.
and I'm going to get my sneak attack.
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to use the rapier.
That's a natural 20.
The natural 20. That's what I thought.
Okay. So
Go.
you double all rolled dice. That includes your sneak attack.
Okay, so
So roll your
This-
rapier damage. So it's doubled. So it's 18 plus your 2d6 poison.
Can't you roll Bardic Inspiration on damage as well?
No, it's
Oh.
it's only to hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Hit and saving throws and ability
Basically
checks.
everything except damage.
Yeah.
5 plus
Damn.
3 is 8, so 16.
Sorry, how much? Sorry, you said how much?
Another 16.
So okay, so six. That's so. Sorry, you said 5 plus what? 5 plus 3, double
Yeah.
the 16. So 9 plus. So that's 18 plus 16, which is 34. Okay, now roll your sneak attack.
All right, and sneak attack. Wait, that's not right.
You rolled 4 ones on your sneak attack.
God.
So so that's 14 of just straight damage. So that's
Jesus Christ!
it's so bad.
Damn,
Oh my
dude.
God!
So it's 31 damage. To be fair,
Pour one out for Thaddeus.
31 damage, which does immensely hurt this tree.
Oh, plus, did I do my poison?
Yeah, you did. That was the yeah. So it does need to roll a con save to see if it is it's Constitution's crazy high. The poison doesn't have any effect, but you did hurt the tree quite a lot.
Jesus Christ! Sneak attack
could have
of
been
fucking 7.
It could have been so much better.
I'm like, how do you take this tree down? Like, I burrow a little hole and
You could, just to be clear, you have 4d6 is your sneak attack.
I know what I could have done.
That could have been 48 total damage there. You did 14.
5.
5d6.
5d6. So sorry. You could have done
You could have
60
done
total.
30.
You could have done 6
Yeah.
because you could have done 60 total damage. You did 14. I'm so sorry. All right.
Thaddeus it uses his bonus action and slits his wrists and says, "I can't live anymore."
Speaking of, you stop. First off, you do have a bonus action that you could use to hide again.
Do.
You could use to hide if you want to do that.
Yeah,
You are invisible, but because you just stabbed it, it kind of has an idea of where you are. So roll stealth with advantage to hide. Did you just roll 2 natural 20s?
Holy shit.
What the fuck is going on?
He's
A double
extra
natural-
sneaky.
Where
He's
the
so
fuck was that
advantaged.
with my damage?
What the fuck is happening? Why am I on light mode?
That's the real question.
Oh my god!
Did I really just do that?
Yeah, you just did that.
Damn,
You just
dude.
nat 20.
Nat 20,
You
then
just
a
rolled
nat
3.
1, then 2 nat 20s.
You out of the 3 d20s you just rolled 3 natural 20s in a row. That is a fucking record, I think.
Okay, I think the tree just fucking dies.
No,
Dodge from your stealth attempt.
No,
You hide so good.
no, you are the knight. You just vanish.
You're
You just materialize into the trees, and you're no longer seen.
The tree is just so confused it dies. It hurts itself in confusion.
It's like
I am but a wisp.
it feels this immense like slash from a blade, and like feels the poison go into its roots. And when it turns to look at you, there's just nothing there. It's like a fart in the wind, just gone forever.
That's a fucking good fart too. That's a bacon fart.
Oh man.
Accidentally plane shifts.
Yeah. Thaddeus has a 7th level spell slot and just cast plane shift. It's just gone. No longer on our plane. Okay. Well, that was ridiculous. It's now Alara's turn.
She's gonna cast Blight on it.
Thank you.
And,
I was like, I know she has that.
and it's a con save.
This thing's
DC
actually
18.
the con is pretty high on this. That's a natural one.
Let's go.
Time you
Okay.
back to normal, Zach.
Oh, that is 8d8 necrotic damage.
Somebody roll a dice of whether I'm going to have bourbon, Irish whiskey, or vodka.
I'll roll a
I'll roll a D3 for you.
I'll roll a D4. Hold on.
I rolled a
No.
1.
Bourbon it is.
I rolled a 3.
All of them. Don't
That
do
is,
that.
Don't do that. That is an awful way.
One
I like
scotch, one bourbon, one beer.
Don't forget the wine.
No,
Fine.
no, you got to go with the George Thorogood blend.
I just finished the bottle. of wine.
Oh,
What's the damage on the plate?
I just read that if it's a
It takes down.
plant, creature, or magical plant, it has to roll at disadvantage. So I mean,
It
roll
rolled a
one.
natural
Doesn't
one.
matter, yeah.
I mean, I'll roll again to see if I can get another one.
Wait, in this, and the spell, and the spell deals maximum damage to it.
Does it really? Has a tree?
I'll put it in chat.
What do you? I just rolled again just for
Pretty
shits and giggles because you rolled disadvantage. Anyone care to guess what I just rolled?
20?
I just rolled a natural 20 on the second roll. What is
It does,
happening
yeah.
right now? Okay, so that's 8 times
Max
8 is
damage.
64. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's dead.
Damn, I didn't know that.
It had
It is
Man, good
dead.
thing I fucking whipped that out.
it had 21 HP left. It's dead. You guys
raises her little hands and it fucking dissipates into dust.
the tree, the ent literally on fire still. It's starting to burn up, and you just see Alara just kind of look at it and raise her hand up and just clench her fist, and all the moisture that was once inside this living creature just dries, and like the tree starts to shrivel, and just it eventually turns into nothing but dust. Every single leaf, every single root, every single tree branch just, and then it falls over flat. Roll a D100 for me, Nate.
Okay.
Are we trying to see if this hits another tree, the fire?
35.
You're good. The tree,
Fighting trees.
the tree falls onto the path, and the fire disappears. It is no longer on fire. That was to tell. If you roll below a 30, it was going to start a forest fire.
That would have been fun.
We did it. We didn't cause a forest fire this
The
time.
tree is no longer. It is turned to ash.
A piece of wood from it.
Can I collect the ashes?
Sure.
I don't know if there's a spell that needs ashes, but I figure why not?
I mean,
Fuck, Ori can't get the fucking head now. God damn it.
oh yeah, no,
Is
that
it-
displacer beast is gone.
He'll
There's
get
not
some
like
food
a-
from the other one.
5 or 6 inch piece of wood that I could make a shaft or for a blade.
You can grab ashes that is now. It is the blight has completely rendered it nothing but ash.
What do you
Well, I-
need wood for? I built you a whole rapier.
I
cast
know
true
this is.
resurrection.
I'm gonna pick up like a pile of ashes and put it in like a one of my extra vials.
Okay. So
By the way,
Beep
sorry.
and
you go.
Beep and Thaddeus both collect ashes from the fallen end. Go ahead.
Can I roll survival for teeth?
Sure.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. I don't have a
Cheers.
drink, but cheers.
Mazel tov.
25.
20. So
Knocked some of my bourbon over, but I'll cheers.
trying to find teeth. What on the displacer beast? Is that the goal?
Cheers
or?
with my water.
Yeah.
Okay. That not too hard. You're able to
Good
with a
man,
25. Yeah, you're able to get most of the teeth out of that thing. No problem.
At like 6 or.
It's a full row of teeth, so you have like 30 displacer teeth. 2 fangs.
Okay, we're getting those.
Since I'm in the forest right now, can I look around for caterpillar cocoons?
Make an investigation check.
Okay. 18.
Okay. 18.
Oh.
Unfortunately, takes you more time than you think, but you do eventually find a caterpillar cocoon that is empty.
Okay. Do I only find the one?
With an 18, you find a few, I'd say.
So like 3?
Yeah, we'll go with 3.
Okay.
I'm not really rolling for anything here, so
Roll a
What?
d8.
that would be absurd.
Can I
Especially
ask
for
a question for another character that's not here?
what's up.
I know she stole one of Bingo's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Giggity.
What was? Did she need something we might be able to find?
You need a
While
gilded
we're here.
acorn with a bunch of other shit. Yeah, probably not. This is not the forest.
Probably not.
This is not the
Okay.
forest to try and find a magical acorn.
Okay, just asking.
Yeah.
I don't know. We did just fight fake creatures. It feels pretty right.
Yeah.
Yeah. In my defense,
No, you're absolutely right. It's fair. It's a fair question. But yeah, no, you would, given Vlivra's expertise, we'll say in the in what spell components people need and what needs to be gathered, is not really the place for that. At least right now. But you are able to harvest this displacer beast. Arya has already taken all the teeth out of it. If you'd like to, let
Does it have
Vlivra do
poison
his
at all?
thing and chop her up, you can.
is there any
I would
poison
just like
sacks on it?
to.
I'm sorry, give me 1 second. The dog just grabbed the like $8 in cash I had out of my wallet and he just tried to chew on it.
He's robbing you.
Bro, like what the hell? That's not your money.
You don't need that. How is he supposed to buy
He wants to buy
snacks?
things. He wants
He's-
snacks.
Dog's just trying to pay
Dog
rent, dog.
slobber all over my money now.
The,
He's-
Gumby-
Could be worse. Could
Yeah,
be
guy that-
from someone's sock.
the guy that sells Gumbies just showed up at your front door. It's like,
Zach, he's just trying to pay rent. Give him a break.
You took my credit card out of the thing as well? You dickhead. There's teeth
I
marks on
know.
my credit card now.
He was going to get shopping.
Dude, he was good. He's like, I have a new identity.
Run
Oh,
the
I-
PetSmart.
I do have to tell you this. I'm not in my normal truck because it's got a AC problem. So I'm in it's our newest SUV. And yesterday I went to the White Castle and got lunch. And then this morning I'm sitting there and it's like I go to pull my credit card out or my bank card out and I'm like, where the hell is it? And I'm like looking, okay, I know the last time I used it was at White Castle. And I'm looking everywhere, go through my bag, and I'm going, finally I look at the console, I'm going like, yet. So I look through this vent and I can see my bank card slid through a crack in our console that has all the radios and sirens and lights and all that shit on it. And it's sitting underneath it. I'm like,
Oh my god.
damn it.
So because
There's no way I can get to it.
I caught him in the act now, he's like, pet me,
Is
Zach.
he a dead boy?
I think I was muted the whole time.
All right, buddy. I have to do this thing called running a game, and I know you don't care. I know all you want are pets, but go lay down.
Why don't you make him a character? He can
Yeah,
play.
ask him to play.
Yeah,
He can play a druid.
Okay.
Dog turned
a
to
druid dog.
A true polymorph dog. That's actually just
He's cursed and now he's a dog.
yeah.
I was actually very tempted to polymorph the tree.
That would have been funny.
But I
Okay.
didn't have any cocoons on me.
Are you gonna cut?
So-
Are you gonna cut in Craftsman this displacer beast, Weaver?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw down some javelins if I could.
Yeah. So are you trying to make what out of its bones or?
Yep.
Okay.
A javelin.
I'd say with enough time, I'd say everyone could take a short rest here as Weaver's crafting these javelins. So if you want to roll hit die, feel free.
Literally one, so
You could probably get 2 javelin out of the 4 leg bones. Yeah.
How
So
many points do we heal in a short rest?
It's a good thing I gave him a quiver to store all these javelins.
exactly.
you can heal as much as your hit die allow you. So at your level, you have 9 hit die. So your hit die is for a rogue is
D8.
a D8.
Okay, so I
So-
can hit. I'll heal 4
So-
points then.
You roll your D8 and then add your Constitution modifier. So whatever that is. Nice on the 10, by the way.
I'll roll again.
Let's pull up some music. Jackson, are you done being a shit, or do I have to go send you down to the parents? This is the.
Out of curiosity, is like anyone very visibly hurt in the party?
Honestly, the only person who looks like they've just been through a lot is Elka.
It's mostly I'm just like disheveled. I have like a couple cuts, but it's nothing.
You have mental wounds.
My hair's a mess. My ears are all crooked. Like I got attacked by a tree and it tried to eat me.
I have a.
The tree tried to absorb you into the world.
If Weaver's looking kind of hurt, but it's not like dire. Zane has got hit by a tree limb, you know.
I'm fine though. I short rest.
And Ori got hit a few times, but I mean, you guys are in the middle of a short rest, so
I'm
Yeah.
good. I healed the fool.
yeah. So you
Like,
guys are fine.
Given that I imagine most people are fine, then I'll just not care.
Yeah.
So you do get, I believe, is it short rest or long rest? So you get bardic inspiration back. I believe it's long.
I think it's long. I only have. I
Short
just
after
want to have
level
3
5.
out of 5.
Short after level 5.
Yep.
So you get
Oh.
you get your bardic inspiration dice back.
Cool.
However, Thaddeus and Zane, you do lose your inspiration now that we're out of battle.
I think I get stuff.
Can I use my inspiration to sew my the hole in my cape back up?
Sure, I'll allow that. If you have an action that you want to do right away, roll a. We're gonna say just roll a dexterity check. Actually, you know what? No. Do you have sewing equipment? That's a legitimate question. Do you have a thread and needle to?
Alright.
Then no, you can't.
I will use an hour to make Todd a sewing kit because I can do this.
Okay, so during the you won't be able to use the inspiration.
I don't need to. I just
No.
need 1 hour.
No, I'm talking to Thaddeus. You won't be able to use the inspiration if it's taking an hour to make a sewing kit. But after the hour, yeah, you could. I'm gonna say, a sewing kit is a dexterity kit. So just roll it. So you rolled a dex save. I need you to roll just a check,
Oh,
and without advantage, just a regular old check.
By the way, I looked it up. Bardic Inspiration is only long rest.
It might
Hang
depend
on.
on the college.
Maybe. I'll check. I'll check that.
13. As you are handed this kit, you've sewed before. It's not that hard.
I'm gay, by the way. That should be a 5-point bonus.
Fuck it,
It's
add
not
your
here to help
proficient.
you.
You can add,
Stereotype.
you can add your proficiency bonus to it if that's what you want to do, sir. So +4. Yeah, it takes you some time, but you're able to get you're able to delicately sew up your everything back together.
Up to your cloak.
Bingo. Bingo, look at these hands.
Oh my god. Font of inspiration at level 8 at level 5. Yeah, you're right actually.
Yep.
So at level 5 you do get your inspiration back after a short rest.
Yep.
Okay. So after an hour of a short rest and some sewing is had, all of you are able to regather. I'm gonna say, since Weaver, you know where you're going. You haven't lost that direction, and at this point, you do see Aragorn fly down on a limb and kind of like out in Draconic say, "Well, that took you guys long enough."
But nice if you to fucking come with us.
You can't understand what he's saying. He's speaking in Draconic.
I'll look at him and just. I forgot that we were in a forest and forest catches fire, so I needed to rein my magic in, but I did not. It is entirely my fault.
And he'll look at you. Well, we best hurry up. The old man's leaving, I think.
Like his folder. Misses at everything.
And Elka and Vodten would understand that.
Yeah.
So after some traveling, we're just gonna so we can get the move on. I'm gonna say if Weaver is staying at the front, roll a perception check for me, just in general. 11.
Ooh.
That's a pretty low roll, but after
That's as low as I can get without a nat 1.
Yeah. You do notice as you guys continue walking on, we'll say that I will give you a list of things you collect from the Displacer Beast here in a minute. Is Thaddeus remaining invisible?
Do I feel a need to?
You feel that that combat has, or that the danger has passed, but you are in a deadly forest.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay invisible.
Okay. So, take some time, but you guys do reform your formation. Thaddeus is now invisible, and kind of staying kind of close, kind of not. Within 11, you do notice the ever so present pack of dire wolves that inhabits this forest that came to check out the noise more than attack, and see that you just took down 2 displacer beasts, which are natural predators of direwolves, and they just kind of, again, following their instincts, they just kind of keep away from you. And they do show themselves. Everyone can see that there are some wolves that are coming in and out, but they're not trying to attack. They aren't showing any sort of aggressive pattern whatsoever. But you do make your way through, and as you get closer and closer, you start to hear a familiar riverbed sound. I
don't remember this. Didn't we burn this bridge down?
No, you didn't.
Bridges, Thaddeus.
You did. The bridge was unstable. Now that you do wander up, and you see that a brand new bridge has been built since you guys have been here. One that is no longer disheveled and broken like the old one used to be. But you do find yourself along a nice river, along a now wooden staked bridge that is firm and goes across the gully.
Wouldn't it be funny if after crossing it, we just burn it again on purpose?
How are we gonna
No.
get back?
I will not confirm nor deny that accusation. No.
So you guys are on the left side over here.
Okay.
Throw your tokens down. And Thaddeus is
Ori has somehow ended up between.
I know. I was like, how did that happen?
Yeah, I don't know how.
I think I placed it in between.
Oh, Vaten did it too.
Yeah, it's if you like here. Here's your guys. Here's your guys' old friend, the Bagman. Oh wait, he doesn't. He didn't actually go. Oh yeah, I guess not.
Our best
Only
friend.
special people get to do it. DM is not special.
Damn,
Enough. Not special enough. You're very special, Zach. You're a special boy.
you're damn right I am.
You're a very special boy.
I think
You're
if
very
you,
special, DD.
haha, if you paste, you could do that. All right. So you guys run into the Bagman out of nowhere. No.
Ori waves. Excited.
I stick my rapier through his head.
I love bag.
So as you guys approach the bridge, you hear the river flowing, and flowing at a slightly faster pace than you remember, but it is it's flowing per normal, and as you get there, you kind of the feel of the forest has changed. It's a bit lighter. There's not as many bioluminescent plants and creatures around, and you almost feel safe is the only way I could describe it. Almost like a warmth has taken over this area. I'm gonna say for whoever's heading off this, since we've been making Vivra make the perception checks a bunch recently, and I know he's always kind of alert. I'm gonna say Zane, why don't you make a perception check for me?
Oh, 16.
16. You kind of look at the bridge, don't really have a gut feeling not to trust it, just because you're in this forest. You kind of look. It's a bridge. There's nothing
Bridge.
there.
Bridge. I'm just gonna point. Bridge.
Bridge.
Are you sure?
It looks like a bridge. It talks like a bridge. It's probably a bridge.
Is this
Can,
a bird?
Can I have, like, well, I guess, would Beep be able to tell if there's any parts of the bridge, like even like a single wood plank, that looks particularly unsafe to walk on? Or maybe structurally not integral, like not integral?
You'd have to make an investigation check.
18.
18. It looks fairly well crafted, fairly new. Not a lot of blemishes or anything like that.
Okay.
So
Beep's just gonna give a little thumbs up, and he's just gonna go to the front for no reason and start crossing.
I'm going to stop Beep like with a whole person if I have to. And I'm gonna take out my wand of detect magic, whatever the heck that's actually called. Sure. Wand of magic detection. And I will cast detect magic on myself to make sure that the bridge is not an illusion or anything like that.
okay. So you use one of the wand's charges, and you kind of look around. You see some magic floating in the air, but it's just the general aura of the forest. And the primary aura that's floating around is every single different type of class of magic is just swirling all throughout the forest. You look at the bridge, no illusion, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then if I had to cast Hold Person on Beep, which I guess is kind of up to him if I had to or not, if he would have stopped when I said stop.
Yeah, Beep would stop if you said stop.
Okay. Then I would say, never mind. This one was
overly cautious.
Okay.
And then I'll go ahead and walk on the bridge if nobody else will.
I'll go.
Oh,
Beep is brave. We're putting. Hold on. We're putting all the weight on the bridge. Maybe we should
let's
go.
all stand in one place.
Stand back and wait for everyone else. I'm just gonna grab onto Ilara's hand and be like, "You're gonna stay with me."
I don't know if the weight, if it's gonna be able to handle the weight of a minotaur on it.
Or he's gonna run as fast as he can across.
As soon as Beep notices Ori running, he's just gonna make a break for it and start running.
We're racing, even though you're gonna win because you're
It's a backseat.
you're the Flash.
As you guys get about halfway across the bridge,
Okay.
Oh goddamn!
I'll back him up.
Vuivra, you look and you notice that it's a stable bridge, and they just run right across.
Okay.
Okay. A fucking sea monster comes and swallows everyone.
The river serpent comes up.
The last Leviathan, for some reason, in this forest, in a river.
So, do all of you follow suit once you realize your three idiots just ran across, no problem? Okay.
Thank
Hey,
you
the
guys.
bridge is stable.
Thank you.
Mind you,
Beef's just giving another thumbs up across the bridge.
Another. Or he looks at everyone. Or he looks to everyone. Another hero's victory.
so I'd like to take a break, and I'd like to tell you all to look at D&D General.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh,
My,
did you just make that?
yeah,
Oh my god.
my mind went straight to that the second you guys said that. I was just like, oh my god. And I have the meme maker app on my computer, so
This bridge gets the Beep seal of approval.
Damn, this is a good bridge.
Was
Yeah, if we lay it on fire.
didn't we do that once already though?
I feel like we didn't. I don't remember that at all.
Hand.
Actually, can I make a perception check to see if there might be anything following us?
sure.
Because then that might actually be a good purpose to burn the bridge.
There's a gas truck following.
28.
You look, kind of make the like the cups with your eyes like a binocular. You look with your cat eyes. You don't see anything.
Cool.
What do your cat eyes see?
Beep.
How's that like?
Enlightening.
The Isengard.
How's that one commercial go with like? It's like look at me with your like true eyes or something.
Oh, look at me with your special eyes.
Oh, yeah.
The contact lenses.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Or he's gonna shake the bridge really well and say, "This is a good bridge.
Make a strength check.
Sturdy."
Oh my god, he's gonna break it.
If you make too high of a strength check, you're just gonna break the bridge.
Oh fuck. Uh-oh.
I'm making sure I'm across the bridge.
Hey,
while
Geralt,
I'm still fucking with it.
You're at disadvantage.
No.
Fuck. Well, that's gonna be a nat 20.
Can we say everyone's off the bridge at this point?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Everyone's
this is a good bridge.
Or what is your strength modifier?
+6.
Cool.
Are you testing the bridge against his his roll?
Ori versus bridge.
Roll for initiative.
Nat 1 on the bridge.
The bridge is a mimic.
It just opened.
The bridge open.
Oh no. Wait. I have to show off. Oh, come on.
I can read it. Definitely not a mimic.
That's cool,
Yeah.
actually.
That's really cool.
Cross stitch
Yeah.
from partner of mine. Where'd it go?
So, Ori, you're gonna shake the bridge, and all of you kind of look at him. You're like before you can even get a word out of Ori grabs the bridge and goes to shake it because this isn't a rope bridge. This is just a normal wooden bridge that has been built. Ori just almost like picking up like popsicle sticks. Just lifts, and as he goes to shake, one shake, and both posts from this side of the bridge just rip up out of the ground. And as Ori has these posts in his hand, he looks up, looks down. You see the midsection lumber that has been used to build the braces of this bridge just slowly start to fall into the water. And you just see the bridge slowly start to fall apart.
Or he's gonna try to put the peg back to fix it, but he's just trying to... Don't worry, I'll put it back.
By the time you put the post back down, I'm gonna grab. Okay, I'm gonna grab my drawer thing. This entire part of the bridge washes down the river.
Oh my god, we can't take you anywhere.
Or he slowly looks at the pieces going on the river and scratches his head. Well, this wasn't a good bridge.
I'm gonna pull 2 lodestones out of my fucking bag and just cast mending.
Mending works if the materials are available.
There's wood all around me. We're in a forest.
We gotta get the fucking wood.
Mending.
I'm gonna walk up to Ori and just hit him like on probably like his thigh or whatever, and be like, "You need to stop touching things."
I have some ashes. Can we make a composite?
I fear my own destruction.
Mending. First off, mending is a cantrip, and it can only mend a 1 foot section.
I can do this repeatedly.
Of an area.
How many lodestones do you have?
They
Not
don't
enough.
They don't consume the lodestones, to be fair. The problem is, you could sit here for 8 hours and mend this bridge, this like 120-foot bridge, 1 foot at a time. But the problem is that in order to cast mending, you're trying to repair something to its original physical state. The problem is that this is built piece by piece, and about 150 of those original pieces are about 40 feet, 50 feet down the river by now.
Don't worry, I'll get a tree and I'll lay it across the thing.
Okay.
Like this tree right here. This is a good tree to. Or
He does have an axe. Ori does have an axe.
You're not alive, are you? Or he says to the tree.
Tree doesn't say
I think we should. I think we should have the druid ask the tree if the tree is alive.
Ori, can I say that you might start needing to pay attention to your surroundings a little bit more?
Why?
Well, you about freaking killed me earlier. Don't even know if you really
What are you talking
realize-
about?
That's what I thought.
Ori doesn't. Ori does not realize his own strength.
No,
I didn't
Unless
do
it's
anything. I
the
didn't do
bridge.
anything to you.
Ori
starts
is
cutting
very...
down this- Ori starts cutting down this tree.
Roll
Ori,
initiative.
remember when you threw your
I'm kidding. Is this tree alive?
I'm kidding.
Okay. The one tree out of like the 50 on
I'm
the map.
just here to punish you every step of the way, Nate.
God damn it!
Ori? remember when like you felt something like trying to make you smile and you threw your axe?
Yeah,
You know where that axe went?
into another creature.
Yes,
The
my
blood is
back,
still on
you
my axe.
blackwad.
No.
The name calling is not necessary.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
Ori
I
continues
almost
to cut down the
died.
tree. And look at you, alive.
I do need to ask how tall is the tree that Ori is cutting?
About 60 feet tall.
Okay, so it would barely make it.
No.
It wouldn't.
Well, maybe.
Hold on.
No.
It's like
No,
No,
it
it's
wouldn't
really
make it.
far,
Well,
actually.
Well, he could move the tree. I'm saying he could move the log.
So
can I
from
lift the tree out of its
So,
roots?
the
just
lead-
carry it over.
ledge to ledge, so where my thing is to there, is 75 feet.
Well, technically, couldn't
We're gonna
Zane
need a
use-
bigger tree.
Yeah, couldn't Zane use another? Like, couldn't he use mending to put the trees together? I mean, I don't know if that would work.
No,
Uh,
restore them to their original
Oh,
state.
okay. I didn't know if you could freaking like ultra hand the trees together.
What is it, Zelda?
Let me get my arm ready.
Or he keeps just cutting down the tree.
Okay.
Chop, chop.
Ori, in theory, could chop the tree
Well,
down the middle.
technically, he could reposition the log and be a different location. He could put it like here, because then it would reach.
Just down a little
There's-
cliff, you know?
have to go like
You want Ori to pick up a
Down
fucking
the
80-foot
hill
tree
and-
Yeah,
down a cliff.
yeah, you're strong.
I didn't
I don't
mean
know if
to
you can do that.
I didn't mean to click that one.
Isn't it time for Ori to take a bath in the river? The heavily flowing fast river?
But yeah, I mean, technically the shortest part. Well, you could remake a bridge up here to the very top of the map. Put one log down there, put another
So,
log down there.
As Ori's starting to chop down this tree, which mind you, this tree is like a good 25 feet in diameter. So Ori's a strong guy, but he can't just like chop it down in one or two swings.
He's not giving up.
Wait, it's 25 feet in diameter and it's only 60 feet tall? Is this a stub?
circumference or diameter.
This is like this is like a willow tree almost. Like
So it's a
Carol-
chode. We're
Carol,
cutting on a
uh,
chode.
Carol Athletics.
sure.
See how well I cut it down.
God damn.
Uh,
Can't go anywhere with you guys.
If it's 25 feet around diameter and it's only like 60 feet, it's like some kind of deformed tree.
It's a chode.
31.
31. It takes you about 10 minutes to cut down the tree, even with a 31. It's a big tree, and it's as you're chopping, you just hear, "I should have known it was you," and you'll hear stones start to rumble, and you'll see what looks to be a bridge of stone shoot up out of the ground in the cavern between, but just enough underneath so the river can keep flowing, and you see a familiar face walk out of the woods.
Oh, Alan, hey.
Hey, Eustace,
down
how's
the
it
tree.
going?
Who's Eustace?
I don't know. You called yourself that before. I don't know who that man
Is
is.
that your middle name, maybe?
Alan, Eustace. What's your last
I
name?
don't know. I don't have a last name, thank you.
Me neither.
Beep.
It's
You're just-
huge.
Just the
Yeah.
furball we're here to look for.
Well, I'm not a very searched out man, so that's a little concerning. Why
We're
does
looking
it...
for a magical rock.
Cool. I have questions that probably have already been answered. I was wondering who was messing with the wildlife and destroying my bridge, but apparently that answered my question.
Yeah, the trees around here are very rude, so we had to brutally murder one of them.
Well, that is a shame.
This one apologizes. This one accidentally created a fire, and the Ent did not appreciate that.
I can imagine. Well,
I do not feel any remorse for the fallen tree. Nor guilt.
so now, where there was once a wooden bridge, you see
Yeah, honestly, it's an upgrade.
you see
So we kinda did a
you
good
see
thing.
this wall of stone shoot up into the gap and cover the section of the gap that was missing.
Is it like an arch?
It is a flat bridge. It's literally just this hunk of rock that just forms magically. Well, That'll do for a little bit, I suppose. It'll probably erode away here in the next couple of days, but guess I'm gonna have to rebuild the bridge again.
Don't worry, this tree will fix everything.
That tree's been there for 110 years.
How far am I? How far am I to cutting it down?
About halfway through.
Oh, that's crazy.
Step aside. And you'll see him.
Do you not want me to cut down this tree?
I would prefer it if you didn't.
Hmm.
And he will walk up and cast.
I guess.
He will walk up and cast plant growth on the chunk of the tree, and you'll see the tree form back into a solid tree. I would appreciate if you didn't cut any trees down that if you didn't have to. I appreciate you wanting to try to fix the problem that you caused, but well, there you go. What are y'all doing here? Something about a magic stone or some sort of...
You ever heard of a cordeorum?
Cordeorum, huh? Can't say I have.
You want to help us find one?
What?
Yeah, you want to go on a little adventure in and out 20 minutes, you know?
You know, the last...
Finding the magical rock.
You know,
Is it really going to take 20 minutes?
The last
He doesn't
time...
need to know.
Mind you, his passive perception is 23.
I know.
So, you're talking to a level 20 character right now. So, let me get this straight. You know, the last time I went on any sort of adventure with y'all, I told you I'd come with you to the clearing in the forest and guide you there. And then I ended up in Arun for like 15 days.
It was a great time. We had a
Yeah, you
joyous
had
time.
fun. You told us you had fun.
Okay, this isn't a dick measuring contest. Bingo.
Or is it tempting to gaslight him?
Well,
Roll for gaslighting?
well, there's yeah, roll for gaslighting.
You had a good time. Was that just persuasion, perception?
Roll a persuasion, sure. We want to roll for gaslighting. We can roll for gaslighting.
For gaslighting, 21.
I just got back. What are we trying to persuade him with?
They're
I'm trying to
gaslighting him right now. That's what they're doing.
Well, what are you trying to gaslight
They're trying
him
to get him
with?
us.
They're trying to convince him that he had a fun time on the last journey.
Oh, can
21.
Beep do the same, but he's just gonna like beep at him the whole time?
Sure. Roll a persuasion check, Beep.
You are asking the wrong person. 31.
Oh! Well, I rolled an 11.
I rolled a 21.
Beep is so persuasive.
Thanks, Beep. Good input. So you had fun.
Well, I did get my heart going more than it normally does. That is for sure.
Yeah, you had a good. You got like let loose. You know, blow
Well-
off some steam.
Well, there's not much talking we can do about here. We're talking about a journey. How about you, I was about to go run some errands, but those can wait, I suppose. Well, maybe. And he'll see him, like, whistle. Like, put his two fingers together and whistle. And, you will see what looks to be a giant gold-feathered hawk fly down, land on his shoulder. All right, Lizzie. I need you to take this message and deliver it to Baxter. And then I need you to take this pouch and take it over to my good old friend Jenny over in the town over. Are you okay with that? And you just see the hawk kind of like nod, and he ties it to like her leg, and then she takes off. Well, I was gonna go myself, but I suppose Lizzie will have to do it for me.
Yeah, come hang out with us. We're like way cooler.
Well,
Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Beep.
Beep.
You see?
come on back to my house. We can talk about it there. And he will guide you to after guiding you down a forest path about 15-20 minutes, you've noticed that the forest has changed. Where there once was a path that went straight, now there's a path that breaks off, and he guides you to the left. Anybody that is fairly magical inclined will understand that the last time you were here you were probably under an illusion. As for where the path was and where he guided you. But he will guide you through the forest, now heading north, and eventually, you will stumble upon what looks to be a grove of trees. And, he'll, like, look at it and be like, well, welcome to my home. Oh, shit. And you'll see him wave his hand, and an illusion will dissipate in front of you. And a tiny little forest hut will appear. Made out of primarily wood and stone. Has what looks to be a mixture of thatch, pine needles, mixture like mud, basically anything you can find. Giant tree branches. It looks fairly old. And you see to your right a vineyard full of what look to be grapes, and a garden. You look to your left, and there's a well containing fresh water, and you see this little home with a nice, larger, rounded top door, with what looks to be the symbol of a crescent moon carved into the center of it. He goes to open the door. Now, I don't think I've had any visitors for a long while now. It ain't much, but it's mine. Do take care to not let the little forest buggers mess with you. And he'll point to, like, will look to be these tiny little beady-eyed, like, pixies that are, like, flying around all over the place near here.
You have a infestation.
Oh, well, they ain't hurting anybody, and they play the occasional trick or two on me. But,
Sorry, Elka, I don't think he wants you to come inside.
Oh, that's right. Elka's from Larun, so... Oh, I get it. You're making a joke. Gotcha. All right. I picked up some social cues from the last time we were together, and it's really helped me out in some...
El, you need to get out more.
And this is the perfect attempt to do so.
Let's take you out on vacation.
Yeah, I've heard the Arania Trench is beautiful this time of year.
The what?
The Arania Trench.
Yeah, we can talk about it. Let's go inside.
The fuck is a trench?
Or we're supposed to find the rock.
He'll start immediately making...
Wait, we're trying to find Dwayne?
You'll see him start to make, like, tea over in the kitchen. And he'll wave his hands, and you'll start to see, like, little lights start to pop up all throughout the interior. Those of you that are... I don't think any of you can cast Dancing Lights. I don't think...
What classes? What school of magic
I think
is
it's...
I know clerics can learn it. I could technically learn it as a bard, but I don't have it.
Dancing Lights is a wizard, cleric...
Oh, I can technically know it.
A bard, sorcerer, wizard, and artificer spell.
Yeah, I don't have it.
So
I do not have it either, though.
So, but you've seen him cast this before. You've seen him cast Dancing Lights before. So he will wave out his hand and cast Dancing Lights. I hope some wild berry tea will suit your fancy, and we can go over what you need to discuss here in a bit. I don't have. I mean, I may have enough chairs for all of us. I don't know about that, but if not, I'll drag this one over, and he'll point to that one at the loom.
Given the absolute weight of Ori, could he possibly break the wooden chair?
These are very sturdy wooden chairs.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just thought that would be funny if he sat down.
Yeah, I was
and
gonna say, but
broke.
this man's like a fucking unit.
He's
So-
7.5 feet tall. I mean, Alan's a big guy.
Fair enough.
And he'll look at all of you. If I remember correctly, the little one lacks orange juice or apple juice. I can do something about that.
Apple juice.
Appy juice.
And he'll like
Some ampy.
he'll walk over here and go and tussle around in here, and he'll walk out and he'll have what looks to be a bucket of like apples. He will grab about 6 of them and then put the rest in the center of the table for all of you to eat if you want them. And he'll go over here and start magically squeezing apple juice out of apples.
I will absolutely be grabbing an apple.
Yeah, people grab an apple too.
Is this pie just to take?
Yeah, I made it this morning, but it may not be it for everyone's taste. Go ahead if you want some, though.
What kind
I
of
mean,
pie is it?
If you're that hungry, Ori, he could just give you a good berry and you'd be set.
Well, that pie there is made from the grapes outside and the strawberries that I bought in Caister. So,
Oh, that sounds good.
it
Yeah, start eating it.
it's quite sweet. I would prefer if you left me a slice, though.
Or he has like the whole pan in his hand. He's like, "Oh, okay."
Well,
Yeah.
and he'll bring over
Pick up a little knife.
a tray of drinks. Well, so what's this about Magic Stone?
Well, we're supposed to look for a Cor de Orum somewhere in the Arania Trench. That should be somewhere within a dwarven hold, more than likely.
Ah, the dwarves. I've only met a few of them in my life, and I've been around for a while, but never quite heard of a Cor Deorum. And I don't think I've ever been to the Rania Trench. So, why do you need my help? Out of curiosity, all of you are fighting fit, and if I remember correctly, you're working for the you're working for the head librarian over there in Artemis.
Yeah, that's why we're looking for it. He's currently out of commission. Artemis is it's not in a great place right now.
Is
Artemis
that
exploded.
exploded?
Talk
You
about
say?
it. Ancient blue dragon attacked, and it's real bad.
An ancient blue dragon attacked. Well, an ancient blue dragon wouldn't be able to explode a city of that size, but all right. Well, I got my attention. Well, what kind of help do you need? I mean, I'm not really one for long, drawn out adventures anymore. Prefer to stay in my home and enjoy my simple things. You know, my garden and my friends and my animals.
Do you have any other friends besides us?
Of course, I got Jenny over in the town. Oh God, I can't remember the town. There's a little settlement over by a lake, a couple 100 miles south. Got a friend.
Named.
Boy.
She may not be alive anymore.
Oh boy, that's disturbing news.
Yeah, the dragons swept Sylvania essentially.
You know, just see him like look down and like try to think. Oh boy, what was that village called? Watford, I believe, was the name of the village over by that lake, Lake Durich. I don't know I don't know if that was affected or not. And you're saying other villages have been roasted by these dragons.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a crying shame, I do have to say, but fortunately, not much I can do about that. I'm hearing my.
No, but you could help us get revenge on the dragon, Alan.
What have the dragons ever done to me?
Well, they killed your friend.
They've killed countless people.
He'll pull out a sending stone. Jenny, you there? You alive? My friends are telling me that you got roasted by that there blue dragon. Let me know. He'll put the sending stone down. Wait. All of you will hear in the sending stone. Yes, I am all right. I heard about the blue dragons myself. I thought you were heading this way, Alan. He'll pick up the stone. Well, it's good to hear that you're all right. Do take care now. I'm not going to be heading your way anytime soon, I think. My friends here are trying to drag me along on some grand adventure. You'll just hear from the stone. Well, do hurry back. I do enjoy your tea and your company. Wouldn't want you wandering off to some unknown corner of this world and getting yourself killed by some random monster. Do hurry back. Can do. And you'll put sending stone down. See, I got Jenny.
I'm glad she's alive.
She runs a little orchard over there in Watford. So I've known her for, oh boy, how many centuries has it been? I think, good 300 years or so. Met her when we were kids. See, she's one of them elves. Quite old herself, but yeah, she's a nice lady. I like her. She done nothing wrong.
Alan, we're mainly asking you to come with us because we're not sure what kind of shit we're going to get into. And we could potentially use the help.
Can I ask a really quick question?
Sure.
So, about the Cordeorm, is anyone aware of what it is? Because I know that's celestial. Right?
Yes, it is celestial, and I don't think you were here.
I would probably, I think I wasn't here when it was introduced.
So, you would know,
I would know the translation to be Heart of Gold.
No, in this case, it is the heart of the gods.
Oh. Okay.
You would know that it's not celestial is not a direct translation from Latin.
Okay.
As you think. gotta twist it up a little bit for you, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Fair enough.
So, the Cordeorm. But either way, just to give everybody a refresher, Cordeorm is one of I think it's one of 5 gems. I have to double check my notes. That was created by an ancient dwarven smithy and gem crafter with the aid of let me just grab the actual lore sheet because that's probably easier than me trying to remember off the top of my head since it's been like 3 months since I wrote this. The Cordeorum are 5 precious gems imbued with divine energy of the Renatus, the founder gods, who chose to fight against the ambitions of their siblings during the fracture. They are created in secret by the legendary dwarven smith Osnet Embern 1 year after the fracture ended. These Cordeorum loosely translate to the heart of the gods. According to legends, these gems have the ability to restore someone fully with just a touch. They also have the ability to regrow limbs, cure diseases, maybe even bring someone back from the dead. It is rumored that Osnet gifted these 5 gems to each of the 5 dwarven lords to hide within their great halls of stone. Their actual whereabouts are either strictly guarded or lost to history or unknown. The gems... is stated that these gems, if they actually exist, will probably be hidden within the deepest vaults of the 5 last great dwarven keeps, and or Some people don't even. Some people believe that they may not have even existed at all. The king, and I guess is a good refresher for everybody. The king asked your group if you could research and find the whereabouts of one of the 5 in order to restore not only the populace of Artemis, but also aid in bringing back Leon from his catatonic state, as well as regrowing his arm, among other things. And you were offered a hefty reward for accepting this quest. That being multiple tens of thousands of gold, lordship to each of you, and offered a single small keep for your group to use as a home base wherever you want within the realm of Sylvania. So that's what we're currently on right now, just as a refresher. And
so would everyone be aware of like the translation, or is only Beep aware?
All of your,
I know like it's a really old item, so
all of you are aware because Rossalor was with you during when you're at the Royal Library looking for everything and researching. So he was able to translate from Celestial to Common what it means. Todd, are you asleep?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, he's asleep. Just making sure. We are getting a little late, so we'll. But
I'm half asleep.
Well, I'm interested in hearing what it's about, especially this. I assume you regurgitate what I just read.
Yep.
Nope, we need you to say it again.
Oh, okay.
From the top.
Or he's gonna try to explain it the best he can.
Once more with Caister.
It's a rock.
So
I'm
there's
sleepy.
rock.
Can you repeat?
we were just talking about the what the Cordairums do, how they're 5 precious gems that were created by the great Dwarven smith Osna Embern to be used as treasures for each of the 5 Dwarven kings, or each of the 5 Dwarven lords. You are no, you aren't.
You just haven't been pulled down.
Yeah, I just haven't pulled you in. That's my bad. So Thaddeus would be sitting like right there. Yeah. And he's gone now, but there we go. So he'll look at all of you. So what you're telling me is, if you find this gem, it could bring people back to life potentially, as well as cure illnesses and heal people that were affected by these dragon attacks. Well, you're talking about a item that probably doesn't even exist.
Beep's just gonna give a little thumbs up.
Well,
just go Beep again.
Might as well try.
Yeah, well, grand adventures just really aren't my thing. I think got my taste of it last time I was with all y'all, and I enjoyed our time.
Don't you want another taste to have more fun?
I'm going to say, pick one person in the group.
Beep.
Beep.
That is not named Beep. I'm kidding. Pick
I'm like, I have a +6. I'm like, who's next?
Pick one person in the group to roll persuasion on whether or not Alan will come along. And I'm going to say, given his hesitancy, it would give disadvantage. However, because all of you are trying to convince him, it would give advantage. So this will be a straight roll.
Alan, I'll give you half of my reward money.
Money means not really a whole lot to me. I'm sorry.
I will kill whoever you want dead.
Okay,
Well, there is this owl bastard that I hate, but
what's his name?
I'll go get him right now. Where is he?
You'll
get up.
I don't even know if he's still alive or not. His name's Alistair, but I just yeah.
Alan, I know you think I've been sleeping, but I've been listening.
No, you were kind of snoring over there in the corner.
Well, yes. The problem we have is we need somebody with your skill, with your knowledge, and with your base to help us guide the environment to our advantage.
I understand why you need me. I'm not really one for that kind of adventure anymore.
I understand. I understand what you're saying, sir. But sometimes we have a duty to serve beyond what our expectations for ourselves are.
Well,
And I think this may be your time.
uh,
The world is calling for you.
Yeah, the world needs you, Alan.
Okay. Can I have
well,
Beep come in?
well, there's that got yourself a silver tongue there, Thaddeus, but I can't really convince me. And then he looks around. Beep.
Okay. Beep is going to actually talk.
Oh, okay. I'm going to pull out my wand
So I'm
under
gonna
the
have,
table.
Let Beep do what he wants to do.
but I'm gonna have Beep talk to Alan and try to convince him, and he'll go, Alan, I know that you are hesitant to come with us, and I understand that you enjoy the forest and all the nature it provides for you. However, we are on a mission to save the prince of the Fae. We are on a mission to create a better world for everyone, even yourself. Imagine this forest even more dense than it is today, with more growth and more things that you can enjoy within it. This journey is not just for us, it is for you as well. It is for everyone in the entirety of Sylvania. And I believe you can benefit from it as well.
Would this feller always talk, or?
And now I'm going to have the persuasion 21, and then immediately after, Gift of Gab.
You could talk.
So I was giving.
And I'm gonna take my wand and I'm gonna like hold it under the table and aim it at Alan, and I'm gonna make him smile.
Well, it does have a command word, which is smile. So you'll have to say that.
Can I see him doing this?
Make
You
a
can say it
perception
before I
check.
do Gift of Gab.
So, all right, before you do that, because I'm gonna have to roll a saving throw for him. Your roll. I was gonna give.
I mean, technically, all of us need.
So. Okay. No. Gift of Gab is Gift of Gab just happens. There's no saving throw. Everybody within a 5-foot radius of him.
And you said I could increase that if needed be with more gold.
Yes, which I did home rule that. So, I was rolling against his persuasion, and for the modifier I was giving Alan was a +10, given his strong will to not want to go on a grand adventure. Beep rolled a 21 in total. The number I have on this dice right now is a 9.
Hey.
Fuck you, Bilbo. Going on an adventure.
So
Yeah, we're taking Alan. Alan's back, baby.
Alan looks around. I didn't realize that. I don't know why he's so persuasive, being the fact that he only beeps, but I'll go along, but you're gonna have to give me a little bit of time to prepare. I have to get some affairs in order, and I just finally got my life back to where I wanted it, so now I'm gonna be disturbing that again. But for the greater good and this man's beeps, I think I've been convinced.
Beep is very persuasive.
Yeah,
He's our
I don't get it.
spokesperson usually.
Nice
by the way,
smile.
how much
Nice
gold do I lose
smile
for
you
that?
have there.
So it's 2 gold per 5 feet. So if you're
I'm gonna do 4.
so if you're trying to hit Alan and Weavra and in a radius, so I'm gonna say make that 8 gold.
Aiko, okay.
Yeah.
Pretty nice smile you have there, Alan.
Thank you kindly. Wait, oh, that's right. You're using
Can I see him doing this?
you underneath the table. Rise, did you roll perception yet?
Let me do that now.
And
Oh, Christ.
Thaddeus,
Somebody-
Thaddeus roll a sleight of hand check.
21, not 20.
Okay. So
His sleight of hand's
his
really
is
good.
17 plus 5, right? With the gloves he has.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do.
Yes.
You see him moving his hand, but you don't see him under the table, and you kind of think, is he jacking himself off? But that's
That is, you're touching yourself
and
right here.
Just thinking of you.
sorry, it's a wisdom saving throw.
I'm always gonna move to the other
Oh,
chair.
oh,
for him
oh,
saying that.
oh, oh no. Oh no. Okay, Alan's wisdom save is a plus 12. It's it's a 12 for the save, but I rolled a natural 1. So you just see Alan's face start to you feel like you see him kind of perk his lips a little bit, like trying to resist the urge to smile. And then you see his muscles in his jawline start to cramp up. And you just see him just start to smile ear to ear. And just go, I don't know why I'm smiling right now. This is a little weird.
Oh, it's cool.
You're
I don't
excited,
know.
clearly.
I guess I'm excited. And he starts
Yeah, we're gonna have a blast out
So
He
there.
starts-
happy to be joining
He
us right
starts
now.
to pull on his face. This is fucking what the hell?
We're like your best
Uh,
friends.
I
You're,
don't
you're
like-
so happy to hang out with us again.
This is weird. My jaw's starting to hurt. When does this end? I don't like it.
How long does it last?
A minute.
Oh god, that hurts.
Cold Bill's palsy.
It's so uncomfortable.
He's just smiling and smiling. This hurts to talk, so I think I'm just gonna go off and start getting stuff ready. All right. What the hell's going on? We're gonna see if he noticed you do that. Thaddeus. So it's a 23, 24, 22 perception check for oh boy. It's a 21, but he doesn't notice you.
Them gloves.
Well, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. And he walks away. And as he walks away into the back room to start packing his things, that's where we're on tonight's session. And we'll pick this up next week. Next week I think there's nothing going on, right? Yeah, there's next week is 2nd. So yeah, no. We will pick this up in Alan's home as he packs himself up, ready to go on whatever comes next in your adventure. And we'll go from there. Thanks for playing, guys, and I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Let me turn off this music. Oh, righty, everybody. We'll go to that. So hopefully I'll have this green screen hung. I have, unfortunately, where I need to hang it, it's drywall, not in a stud, so I have a little bit of work to do there, but hopefully we'll have this down, and yeah, but anyways, thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you, and we'll pick this up next week in the Blackrun Forest in the middle of Alan's home, and these guys just convinced the dude to come with them. So, congrats to them for the good rolls, and I'll see you guys next week. And thank you for the 1 year. Yeah, we've done 1 year. 1 year streaming, so that's pretty neat. But I will catch you guys next week. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Hopefully it treats you well, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace out.